fortunate, wealth. We're talking about wealth. We're talking about fortune. We're talking about your good health. So part of fortune is your fortune. So it's very important. I'm gonna break that down to you, beautiful people. Right now, I have to say, if you come over here, you got to like, you got to share, cause this is the best Astro Masker on YouTube, or maybe around the world. At least one of the best. And I am King Lit. I'm about to give it to you. So I want you to listen. So what is your fortune? If you know your chart, what is your part of fortune? You can go to Astro Seek. Just type in part of fortune and then put Astro Seek, and then you'll see the website and you tap on it. Astro is ASTROSEEK. I give it to you simply. So how you doing, La Cruz? I'm doing part of fortune. Mine is in Leo in the second house. What you be most fortunate in, and with your luck, like Jupiter is with your luck, but part of fortune really tell you what you be good at and what you be fortunate if you do this. So, and what house? Hey, Master Glam, I see you, my moderator. I see you got it. You got the key. I love it. So, part of fortune. What is y'all part of fortune? Yours in Cancer, in 12th house. So, 12th house is all about Pisces. That's the area of life. It's the area of life that you be more fortunate in. So, we're speaking of the 12th house. Speaking of Pisces, spiritual. You see this? Spiritual divine. Even spirit moves inside of this. I feel the vibration. So, we're talking about 12th house. We're talking about Pisces, Neptune, creativity. We're talking about people who got advanced knowing about energy. Advanced knowing about energy, which gives them the psychic ability and gift if they tap into it. So, you're very emotional, very sensitive. So, this is the area of life you'll be most fortunate doing spiritual stuff, spiritual healing, spiritual work, and life. So we got Cancer there. It's in Cancer, so it's about nurturing. It's about being a caregiver. So in the spiritual house, it's about nurturing those who are spiritual, or nurturing those uh, to help those get into their creative abilities. So you sort of like a teacher, sort of like helping those in that way. So this is what you won't be most fortunate in. So real estate, Cancer deal real estate. So real estate will make you feel spiritually in tune and more healthy, more fulfilled, stuff like that. Also sales, because Cancer is more like a hustling sign too, good at hustling. So your creativity is where you be most fortunate. So on the internet on a worldwide basis, it's more about for you movies, the films, the arts. You get into anything like that, you definitely will win. This your part of fortune, and so you'll be able to help people reach their talents and gifts. You also can be like a talents agent because you know people talents and gifts because you already got natural intuition with knowing what people are good at. So when you got part of fortune in Cancer and in the 12th house, so this is a good thing. You could be like an agent with knowing people talents, knowing people gifts. So this is very good because you're nurturing. So you help people build up themselves. You nurture them. You're a caregiver. So anything that deal with inside the building, working inside the building. So on your own business like restaurants, stuff like that. All that helps too. So this you're part of fortune. This in 12th house, so diving in too deep into the roots, the ancestors, like being the one who like since you're part of fortune is in Cancer, but in 12th house, so being like a person who investigate family trees, like helping people find their family, like helping putting families back together. So social work, like dealing with the mental aspects, mental health. You know, you're a good nurturer, so you can help bring people back together. So a healer, so you can be a healer. So you're just your part of fortune. So now I done you up. Creativity and also showing universal love. I mean, being an example of universal love, like what love really is. You know, love for everyone. You know, learn how to control your emotions. You know, teach people about addiction. Teach people about habits. You know, how to become more spiritual and more about love. So now, moving on from the part of fortune in Cancer in the 12th house, So Master Glam said hers and Gemini. So yours in the sixth house. If yours in the sixth house, I ain't gonna do the conjunction yet. Come just do that alone, which is your part of fortune is in the sixth house, which is in Gemini. So Gemini itself is all about communication, all about the intellect, all about, like mental stipulation. So not to play all type of mind games, switch conversations, and not to talk very proper, and mind state everywhere. So in information socialization. So you will socialize, you got information, you use your intellect in the sixth house with healing, of serving people, helping people, finding ways to problem solve, help fix people's life, break things down. So that's what Virgos do. So this is the house of Virgo, sixth house. Help people like fix their life and stuff like that. So it's very important. So your part of fortune is when you help people and you serve them and you help people improve themselves. This is when you do good, you feel good, but also you be more fortunate when people will give back to you for helping them in this area of life. So it deals with part of fortune on every level, from the mental, the spiritual, emotional, but also like manifesting, like abundance coming to you then when you deal with this energy. So Master Glam, when you use your intellect and your mind to problem solve, to help people like heal mentally, it can be spiritually, emotionally, or physically, all around. Any way you do it, if you like help people heal, using your mind by problem solving, finding solutions, at least giving them advice when dealing with that, that's how you win. Give them advice when dealing with healing, give them information, and also just talking. Like your gift is like speaking things into existence. So by this part, your part of fortune, like speaking things into existence, like because since you naturally connected with speech and vibration that deal with the air, so you speak it goes in the air is natural to you, so you see things manifest. So especially when dealing with healing, because it's the area of life, healing, serving, helping, improvement, and stuff like that there. So you can be very use constructive criticism to show people where they need to improve at in life. That's how you win. So you'll deal with siblings too. So your siblings helping because Gemini deal with the siblings, helping people in general, and you'll be good. Or whoever you consider brothers and sisters, who you might consider me your brother, for example. Now, I see you, Master Glam. I got to work on getting my life together, Saturn be kicking my ass, but I have success on the way. But this is your part of fortune. Let's show you be fortunate. So once you overcome your Saturn, whatever you squares of oppositions, you good. So no matter what, though, if you do carry this out, you see fortunate because this is your part of fortune. Now, let me do mine's. Mine's part of fortune in Leo in the second house. Y'all this comic and I do y'all's. So my part of fortune in Leo is mean being playful. It's all about I write mine down. My part of fortune, which is rewards, wealth, and health, good health, and benefits, and fortune is in Leo, is when I am being a leader, listen to my heart intuition, and those who have this placement, this is you too. Um, when I'm being a leader, having heart intuition, having inner strength, or being strong, being happy, being like a comedian, humorous, being stylish, having a good time, expressing myself, being in the spotlight, um, having fun, being creative, a trendsetter, like being thinking outside of the box, not following everybody else's path, being playful and entertaining and inspiring people and motivating people. So not inspire people, motivate people, being a leader, being strong, entertaining people. It's in the second house. Second house of Taurus, which means it's the house of beauty, it's the house of fashion, values, your principles. So when I live by my own principles, because Taurus deal with principles. So if I could be playful, inspire people, but living by my own principles, but respecting other people's principles, respecting other people's opinions, but living by my own truth, but still respecting other people's truth and other people's opinions. And this is how I be fortunate. And people will love me and things will happen for me, good wealth. Um, Also teaching divine principles in a playful way, creative way, because it's Leo, then it's the house of Taurus, second house, so it's in a creative way, teaching principles in a creative way, being very creative. Also like being in the spotlight, like just about putting on, telling people about fashion, telling people about beauty, anything that's beautiful, like having videos about beauty and stuff like that. Not only that, soul beauty, beauty all around, principles like that. This is how I win. Being self-made is how I win. When I copy other people, I don't do good and I fail. When I copy other people thoughts and their ideas. So I had to go off track and do my own thing. That's how I win. Also teaching people about sexual values, you know, self-worth when dealing with sexual, feeling who you be and who you are. Teaching people about business aspects, when I spy people about business and going into business, and when I get into business, this has to see, especially with deal with something that I value. Everything that go off what I value is how I win. I got the ability to do it because of Leo there. The Leo give me the strength to do that. So also basically being myself. You know what I mean? No matter what, be myself. It don't be nobody else. This how I win. This how I be fortunate and stuff like that. And this how I come into wealth. Being real. Having a firm foundation is very important. But also family values. It's all about teaching about family values, teaching about business, teaching about beauty, teaching about art. Because this is the house of Venus. It's Taurus, earthly, and being down to earth, very practical love, teaching about practical love. If I show my love on the media, that'll go viral. Things like that happen, like showing your love on the media, stuff like that. But I don't do that. I keep that kind of hidden aspects. A lot about my mate and all that there. But she know what I'm into. So also, cause she know that she said many women love you can have anybody you want. She know that part. So me and her, we very tight. With this being said, embracing your worth, high self-esteem, learning managing money in what kind of way? Because Leo, in the manage your money, having discipline, managing my money. This is my part of my fortune, and don't get attached to anything that I don't need. And because it's the house of Leo, a house of Taurus, where you don't get attached to material things and our win. So have divine principles, and also giving to receive, giving gifts. I will receive in abundance, and I give all the time. I give knowledge. I give my time to people. I give also I give gifts, real material gifts. So giving in all aspects, and this is how I win. This is part of fortune. Um, so I have to represent the values that reflects me. I have to live how I live and be who I be. If I don't, I will see that I won't be so fortunate. So a lot of us, we don't be fortunate because we don't go by what we're supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? We're going off other people. We get a 9 to 5, but we're not like working at jobs that don't fit our energy. So just to survive, I understand you can work temporary, but you have to find your niche sooner or later. So I don't knock people where people work, because you got to eat, you got to survive. I'd rather for you do that than be homeless. So I'm a realistic, being myself, and it's from my own intuition. This is my heart intuition, and this is how I prosper by coming over here, being in the spotlight. Leo, giving you this knowledge, because Taurus is information. They give you information about life itself, because it's Venus. So let me read y'all comments. Okay, let me see what's next. I'm doing part of fortune right now. Then I hit everything else in a minute. Anybody want to comment their part of fortune? If you know your part of fortune, what it's in and what house, just comment. Okay, I see part of fortune in Scorpio in the 6th house. Okay, so Scorpio, we know that Scorpio deals with the dark side. Scorpio deals with also the dark side is more like hidden. It's secrets. It's sexual, sensual. It's energy that deal with the womb, like the mother. So it's deal with life, fertility, but also death. So Scorpio is a powerful vibration. Deal with leaving a mark and legend. So it's very more spiritual than material. But Scorpio people want to have, so deal with desires, like what I want, I would have, because Scorpio is more go-getter. So this energy here, Scorpio already got the scope. They focus, you know what I'm saying? The mind sharp, and whatever they want, this powerful vibration. This deal with power. So by dealing with power, your power is going into the house of healing, the 6th house. So your power will be, you got healing power through the hands, through your eye, third eye. To see what's wrong with people, to feel what's wrong with people. You feel it all in your energy, claircentient. You know what's up. You can feel it in your body, feel it in your spirit. So you can read people aura easily. You know what I'm saying? Because it's about what you feel, what you see, and what you know. The information is flowing through you. So sometimes you know where it come from, but other people don't know how you know, and they see you as smart in a lot of ways. You know what I mean? Which called intuition, higher intuition, the cognites, the crown. So you be good in the areas of serving people, helping people. You know how to help people. You know how to serve people. That's all it shows. It shows that your power is when you serve and help people, you feel powerful, and you feel good when you can do something for people and they improve and when they heal. And you know they can heal. You know what I'm saying? That's the good thing. And they give you power. If you know what I'm saying? Also give you power when people can get out their emotions. You know, when you can bond, connect with people emotions, you get that out of people easily. Cause you're so smooth with the tongue, smooth and suave, persuasive, just by speaking. Cause Scorpio will be like that. When this house of Virgo of communication of the mind, cause Mercury there and it's Earth being practical, so you come realistic. But you don't have to like deceive people to speak, say one little word, and it's very powerful. So you don't have to try hard. People got Scorpio energy when they got Mercury connected to it, like Mercury conjunction Pluto or Scorpio. Um, it's easy. They could just speak something that's very powerful. The words is very powerful, so it can hurt people or it can help people. It depends on what they say. So you can heal people through speaking. You can heal people through feeling their energy. They can channel their energy within your body. You can feel it. You know this ain't your energy. You could channel it in their body, in your body, and you could just imagine that the universe healing it. And then after a while, you feel the energy feel strong and you feel kind of sick for a minute, but then all of a sudden you think of the universe and all of a sudden you feel the energy flowing easy. You say it's healed now. I do it all the time. You say it's healed now. Like I be around a person who's sick. I pick up on their energy. I hear all of a sudden when I do that, they heal quick. So it works. It really works. I'm proof of that. I ain't got no reason to lie, put no phony stuff on here. I'm realistic. So that's what you can do. Trying to learn how to do that. See, like, a lot of you got to study that and practice this and really believe. I don't know how I became so spiritual. I always thought that everything is energy. I always seen things as souls. And you know, my life past 7 explains that, but also my natal chart explains all this. But so if you always seen life like you can heal stuff, you had the confidence to do it. Jupiter give me that confidence too, and the sun house, all that there. But I'm just saying, if you always been that type that know that, okay, when you walk past the television, sometimes the television could cut off due to your energy because electricity flowing through there, and you want to wire it blanked off because of your energy, then you know what I'm talking about. Because it was time when my light bulb went out. My light bulb went out. My light bulb went out. That's in the ceiling fan up here. And all I did is touch the light bulb and it came back on. So come on now. Come on, man. This is serious. And so if you don't believe me, I ain't the type that's gonna force you to believe me. You got to find out yourself. Cause no matter what you try, no matter what you do, people just ain't gonna believe you. Some people is. So cause some people know what it is. Some people experience the same thing. So you got the ability to do that, to heal, to bring higher knowledge, to leave a mark on your community, and not if not just community, on many people or the world. So you got the ability to do that. It's your part of fortune. Uh, to heal, to help, have healing hands, you know, not only healing hands, but heal people energy. Very powerful vibration. How you heal is emotionally, how you heal, you know, just by speaking, how you heal, you know. Just by being in somebody's aura, powerful energy, by being an example of truth, by being an example of having that cool energy. That's how you heal as a Scorpio, part of fortune, and Scorpio in the 6th house. Now, let me see who next. Okay, your part of fortune is in Pisces in the 3rd house. So, this is the 3rd house. 3rd house deals with communication. This is the area of life where your part of fortune will be. But so I have to go into Pisces. Pisces, first of all, let's give you the ability, all the psychic gifts, all the creative gifts, all the spiritual gifts. At least if you're not spiritual, because everybody who has Pisces energy is not spiritual. So let me say that. Some of them don't even believe in spirit, so they intellectualize everything. But most people will believe into it because they always wonder about God, who is God, what is spirit, till they get over that there and they get into what spirituality is, and they become spiritual, then they understand. So once you become spiritual, like you're supposed to do, or part of your energy, and be creative because you're here to show universal love. Like Venus is love, right? Pisces is universal love. So once you don't become escapist and you could confront all your problems, you'll be good. So for you, you be one of the most magical person on earth. Like your vibration, people can't sense it. For them, it's like, oh wow, powerful. To some people, they envy it because it's so powerful. But it's like this here. They're like they think they know you, but then they don't know you. So your energy is like that, but it's in the third house. So when you communicate, it's gonna be very creative. So you communicate in many ways and creative expression. Many ways to communicate. And then you're gonna emotionally bond with people. So you mentally can read people's emotions. Not only mentally, but also emotionally, you can read people's emotions. So mind is connected to Neptune. Your mind is connected to Pluto. Pisces. Very powerful vibration. Very psychic energy. So mentally, you got intuition. You got emotional intuition, which is you got clairvoyance, where you can see auras or energy or the color of energy. Like you can see green, red, blue, different energy. But also you can see oil, like oil's flying. But also you got the ability to be very imaginative and dreamy. So you dream a lot, have psychic dreams. But also you could have because this deals with mental intuition. So also you can just read people's thoughts in their minds, know what they're gonna say next. So this give you the ability to do all of that when it's in the house of communication. So your job is finding ways to teach. So this way you be fortunate when you teach, when you use your psychic gifts to heal, teach, when you use your psychic gifts to be creative through music, the arts, through creativity, through dancing, through poetry, and through writing. This is your part of fortune. So if you become in the media and express yourself, you become fortunate when dealing with these things. But writing, anything about movies, acting, whatever you write it on, you become very fortunate. Because you like if it's music, singing, dancing, but also teach you about the mind, teach you about spirit, and this is how you become fortunate. Into stuff like that. With numerology, astrology, all divinations. Because this is what this deals with. This your part of fortune. Carry the Pisces and express the Pisces energy through the third house, through communication and through writing and through the mind, through speaking. So this part of your vibration for you to do that. To speak spiritual, to speak astrology, to speak numerology, to speak truth, to speak what's going on in the world, expose and to go deep into the occult, hidden knowledge, spread light, spread knowledge, spread love. So this is what you here to do. When you do that, you become more fortunate. You'll see yourself blow up quick. So when you make a video or a YouTube channel, make sure that it be something that's creative because it's part of your creative expression. So who next? Let's see who next. Okay, I did that. So you can see you got Capricorn. Capricorn. So that's your part of fortune. I'm looking for part of fortune where you're lucky at. So I'm looking for part of fortune. Okay, I had to do part of fortune in Aquarius because it's more like my fiance part of fortune, and whoever has this for you too. I had to do you because my part of fortune is in Leo, but in the second house also deal with Mother Nature. Being out of Mother Nature is where I'm more fortunate. Like teaching you about Mother Nature, the powers of connecting with the elements and stuff like that. There, because it's Leo in the second house. Now let me do part of fortune in Aquarius in the sixth house. So those who has this placement, part of fortune Aquarius when you being unique, being different, innovative, inventive, creative, friendly, intelligent, social, intuitive, problem solving, having humanitarian instincts, being surprising, like surprising people in a good way, not bad way. Being acceptors like pulling pranks, but surprises, in a good way. Being acceptors of self and others, being independent, when you advance thinking, when you communicate and socialize, technology, into technology, this your luck. Um, when you're not being egotistical, when you're being acceptance of others, of course, when you're being original, when you share knowledge and being understanding. And this is where you be most fortunate. where things that happen to you, you become wealthy into abundance of money. So you got part of fortune, and your part of fortune is in the sixth house with Aquarius. Aquarius, your part of fortune is in Aquarius, but in the sixth house of Virgo, of healing. So this is the house of service, being selfless, being not selfish, being helpful. This house of healing, the house of having everyday routine. This your everyday routine, like having rituals, which you do every day. It could say speak affirmations or say a prayer or burn sage, however you do. This is your fortune. Just bring magic to you, make things happen. Using your intellect, being into your health, being healthy. So eating proper stuff, cleaning things, cleaning your mind, cleaning negative thoughts out your mind, like cleaning in general, cleaning your house, cleaning wherever you live. This is where you feel good. So part of fortune ain't only like bring you like wealth, but it also will make you feel good. So it's physically, it's mentally, it's emotionally, it's spiritual, and it's bring you earthly stuff, bring you material stuff. So it helps you succeed. So when you're not wasting people's time, because Virgo is the house not wasting people's time. You're part of fortune. When you're being consistent, when you do something, you be consistent, persistent in it, and you get it done. This just part of your fortune. You get things done. Paying attention to the details. Because you can see things that other people can't see. This house of Virgo. So Aquarius, when you're doing that, being unique and you're paying attention, you're seeing things that people don't see, and you're being innovative, putting your ideas out there, you're sharing your knowledge. This is how you win. But also being a problem solver and being neat and clean. So using your uniqueness to discover new ways to be clean, new ways to heal, making invention on new ways to be healthy, advanced thinking on this, giving your perspectives on stuff uh that deals with healing, that deals with helping people, that deals with the routine that they should follow, the what type of how they should get their life in order, making sharing information on that, and also details about themselves, how to heal themselves, information about math, because Virgo deal with math, it deals with mathematics, it deals with teaching. So teaching people, this is how teach people in your own way, and follow nobody else's way of teaching. And this is how you win when you got Aquarius in the sixth house, part of fortune. So now, moving on. Moving on. Let me see what we got here. Let me see. So Master Glam put somebody in timeout. Okay. She don't play. Master Glam don't play. I first saw Aries when I was with him. That's what's up. Master Glam, I'm gonna get to you. I got to get to you. I really appreciate people who on this team. Let me see. Patricia Johnson. You doing everything. You want everything done. We talking part of fortune. If you don't know your part of fortune, you have part of fortune and Leo the 10th house. Okay. Bronze Beauty. We're doing part of fortune. If you don't know your part of fortune, look up Astro Seek. A-S-T A-S-T-R-O. That's Astro Seek. S-E-E-K. Master Glam, if you can print that for them, tell them go on that website right there, and they can find their pot of fortune. And that way they'll get the house and they'll get what sign it's in. So here we go. So Bronze Beauty, your part of fortune in Leo in 10th house. So of course, Leo is the leader, playful, creative, the child, the one who have fun, but the one who love people, who has light, who give light, who give off light, who inspire, who motivate, and stuff like that there. So just Leo's like that and very strong and deal with scrimp in a scrimp. This strong placement, very confidence and all about happiness and joy. It's sunny, right? So your sunniness, you bring that into the 10th house, into your careers. So it's all about what careers you get into. It's all about your status. This is how you climb. This is how you go up, being playful, in the media, whatever you do. If you go in the media, you definitely will win. If you don't, it don't matter if you don't go in the media, but you could get into fashion, you get into designs, and you'll move up in life. And continue to be in this area of life, you continue to move up in your status. When dealing with the 10th house, because deal with career, deal with status, it deal with your image. So you put on the image of the way you shine, you looking good, your fashion, you put on and teach people about clothes, teach you about fashion. It could be the fashion of house, the fashion of anything, the glamorous life, teaching people about that, teaching people about inspiring the youth, inspiring young people, how to do better. So inspiring kids, when you have kids on your live, children, you can blow up, especially in the media. Anything that deal with fire sign, they could be all in the media or air signs, because they upper signs. Um, so we talking about fire sign like Leo. Leo is the one who shines. It's the sun. The sun gives light to all these planets, everything. So you could definitely be that star. Cause a lot of Leo got that. Leo got a different glow. They got like a shiny glow. A lot of them, you could tell they be beautiful, but they got a shiny glow. So with that being said, the way you shine be different. Martin Luther King had light path one, which is deal with the Leo of the sun energy. He glowed. So being a trendsetter, starting something off different, starting something off new. You know what I'm saying? Not saying that you can't fail, and not saying that Martin Luther King led us in the right path or whatever, but I'm just saying it deals with how you shine, though. That's the basis of what I'm speaking about. And so yours in the 10th house, it's your careers. It's your careers to shine. It's your careers to put on makeup and all that in the media, showing who you is, and tell people they can get this for a low price, they can look good and, fashion and, and glowing, stuff like that. It's your, because you inspire people. It's for you to not only that, give people inspiration, like quotes, uplift them with your words. You be a speaker, motivation speaker in the media, and you will elevate. You continue to go up. You continue to grow because there was status in the house of Capricorn. Capricorn is more about the goat climbing. It's more about status, more about security. So your security is it would be when you feel secure. That's when you feel more playful, right there. And this is your part of fortune. So your security is when you being artistic, when you're doing like music, when you're doing art, when you dance, when you feel comfortable, you can play. But also, Leo deal with sex too, so casual sex, stuff like that. There, find you the partner who you can do that with if you're not married. So you won't be attached to them like that because that's what Leo do. But Capricorn want to set a foundation, so make sure you mess with a person who you gonna set a foundation with. So right there, it's in the house who you can grow or who want to improve themselves so you can go up the ladder. So that this house deals with, because there's some big energy right here. It's Leo in the 10th house. Capricorn want to master stuff. So whatever you do, you're a master. Whatever you get into, your acting, your playing, your music, whatever you're into, because you're very creative. So this is how you be fortunate. So just give you the ability to be consistent and persistent. Once you do that, you'll master it. You stick to it, because Capricorn give you that energy to do that. You go through hard times at first. See what happened is Capricorn could go through hard times, but they will be more equipped to handle it than any other sign. Saturn people, the more equipped to handle it than any other sign. They're more cooler. It's because they have more patience too. It depends on if they got squares and oppositions to whatever in that house. But as you go through hard times, you can teach people better how to be a leader. You can inspire people how to let out their inner child. It's okay. Let the inner child to be playful, to giggle more, to teach serious people how to giggle more and stuff like that there. See, I do all just for fun. I see you, Bronze Beauty. Um, Big cap energy. Big Capricorn, that's right, Master Glam. That means you got to shine. That's right, you got to shine. That's part of that. And the 10th house, when dealing with her career, she's saying when dealing with what the 10th house represents, which means just the era of life, her career, her status, being practical, got to be realistic though. Can't there's no fakeness. Cause it's the house that deals with realistic stuff. It also give her the hands, the creative hands to fix cars, to fix bikes, to fix furniture, to fix things like that. She could do work like that. This is where fortune comes from. She make a lot of money. Fixing anything, because this is in the house of Capricorn. That Capricorn is earthly, so when she's in tune with the earth vibration, having fun. So she can be outside or even like at night in the darkness, in the darkness, she can have fun. Mixing like yellow and brown together, black together, gold and black. Her lucky colors, because this house is deal. I mean, this deals with darkness, then plus you got Leo, the gold, you know, so it's very powerful. Let's see who else we got here. Anybody else put the part of fortune? I'm just gonna go on down the line. Like, I'm gonna pick one. I might not do all on this live because this live. That's why I say in the signs. I ain't say the 12 signs. If you read it, I say in the signs or the house because if I say 12, I had to go through everything. But I want to get much as I could. I want you to comment because I can go through. I can talk about other stuff too. Because you say your Capricorn, your moon, you got a Capricorn moon. Okay, so I'm gonna read some of the other stuff too until somebody put their part of fortune in the comment. Capricorn moon. Well, this is say you cool, you're calm, you keep things on the low, your relationships on the low, things on the low. Um, Very practical when dealing with the home. Your home matters a lot, status, security, and stuff like that. That means. That means that you're very practical, you're very serious, but also you're cool. So the thing is, it's gonna be either black or white. I mean, yes or no. And you can be all of that foolishness. See the yes or no. When you take things serious, when you learn, you really like to learn. You don't like people to play with you. You want to learn. It depends on what you want to learn. You a master though, because you will definitely go for it, and then you'll be good at it. And the thing is, you're a hard worker. Hard worker. You got to do something. You got to put your mind into something. You get up, you're doing something, fixing on something, or cleaning something, or doing something, because that's what this deals with. Saturn gonna teach you a lesson or two. Pluto also, yes, that's right. Master Glenn, you learned a lot. You put that on your channel too. I know you got the channel. And Master Glenn, I got you mixed up the other day with another person, which is Wealthy QT. That's why I had got you mixed up with when I said your sister and stuff. Now I know. Now I know. But I seen your channel. I seen your channel. You do got a channel. If you want to do, you can put that in a comment, and where people can see and they can subscribe to your channel. But yours is Scorpio. So okay, your part of fortune is Scorpio in the third house. Okay, Scorpio in the third house is more like, because you know the Scorpio energy, it's already intuitive, it's already in tune, it's already serious, it's already powerful, it's already about the truth. It don't like no fakeness at all. Scorpio energy is more like the truth. It's the real deal. But it can be very dangerous, very explosive, but at the same time, it's very cool, very nurturing, very caring. So when you got that in the third house, this is gonna be how you speak. This is gonna be how you think. This is gonna be your communication. So this your part of fortune. You be fortunate when you speak your truth. You be fortunate when you dive into deep to the unknown and you expose the truth. You be more fortunate when you spread knowledge, you spread information of the truth. And when you teach, when you heal, this is how you heal. Because in the third house, communication. So when you help your brothers and sisters, it ain't got to be your brothers and sisters who you stay with, but also could be them, but also those who you consider your brothers and sisters. It could be me as your brother or your sister. So with that being said, when you help those, it's part of your fortune. You get back that love. Teach people about different topics, about emotions, and how to come into their own power to own up to their emotions. And but also when you always changing the way you think, uh, for the betterment of yourself. When you change yourself constantly and better yourself, you feel self fulfilled, but also you come into abundance where people always study and always learning because you got a magnetic force, so they love it. They love it. They see your change. They see your growth. So how you always come up with new ideas. You don't stay on that same idea all the time. Scorpio energy don't stay on the same thing. Pluto or Scorpio don't stay on the same thing. They always changing, converting to better themselves. So if I use the word immaculate today, I might not use it tomorrow. I might say 'cause immaculate mean pure. I might use another word tomorrow. So this is how Pluto operates. What if they got into it with somebody today? Don't mean that tomorrow's a new day. That's how they operate because they deal with rebirth. You know, rebirth, changing itself. You know, after the day, it's another day. You know what I'm saying? Dealing with death yesterday. Dead is what was old. Death means what is old. So a lot of times you hear when they say death, uh, the spiritual meaning is what was old, but also it can mean physical death for real too. But most of the time it means death for what was old, not something new. Like if I snapped yesterday, I got a different attitude today. That was dead. So that's what they mostly talking about. But they also talk about physical death. But most of the time, they're talking about the spiritual death. I mean, what happened yesterday? So that I give you a little idea. So this is your part of fortune, to shine, leave a mark when dealing with speaking, when dealing with your mind, your philosophy, your ideas, when you communicate. This how you be fortunate. That's true. I've been through so much shit. I'm so used to it. Said I'm gonna teach you. That's right. I'm good with woodwork and gardening, but I recently got into technology. That's what's up. Oh, your Libra is in the sixth house. I did Scorpio in the third house. Now I just did that. But now I'm doing Libra in the sixth house. So that means that Libra, part of fortune Libra means you're doing things like Libra means being a peacemaker, speaking your truth, serving the community, serving people, helping people, being an activist, So I mean, help people, also inspiring people, being beautiful, being charming, being loving, being cool, being nice to people. This is your part of fortune. How friendly you is, how cool you are. Uh, being stylish, very creative, in the sixth house. So that's when that would kind of heal people because it's in the sixth house. When people see how cool you is and the good aura, and they really see that you like magical to them, this heal people automatically. So it's in the sixth house. So when you serve people, you do good. When you help people, you do good. Using your Libra charm, by giving people ideas, releasing your thoughts, you know, stuff like that. Helping people to decide for themselves, because this is the house of Virgo. And Libra could decide. People say they're indecisive, but some Libras could decide because they got other stuff in their natal chart. I'm a Libra who could. I'm a Libra sun. So to let you know, you wouldn't think I'm a Libra sun, but you could tell because little swag. But uh, so you would show this in the sixth house, so this makes you more of a healer when dealing with this energy. Makes you more of a thinker, trying to always solve people's problems. And this is your part of fortune. This is your luck. This is what makes you feel good. Also, when you can help people, you can serve people, see people improve and stuff like that. So you have the healing hands, and you heal through the mind. So you have like what do you say, telekinesis, when you can almost push stuff with your mind. You might push an object if you really tap into that. But you definitely will have telepathy where you can like transfer thoughts to other people because you got Libra air in the house of Mercury, but it's Earth. So definitely you'll be able to like read people's mind, like finish their sentence off. That'll be easy to you. Since you know how people, since you can relate to people, uh, this the way you heal, through social work, through counseling, through advising, and this how you heal, through music, through art, stuff like that. Cause this is healing. Like having gemstones, teaching people about gemstones and how to meditate. Because Libra and Virgo deal with meditation. Both of them deal with the mind, so the devil deal with meditation. So teach people like concepts of how to become spiritual. Being a teacher also, so that's part of it. Counselor, advisor, giving people details about their health, what they need to do, helping them straighten their life. But it ain't for you to do everybody, but those who really need it and those who really want it. So I don't have anything on there but a tarot reading, a tarot reading. Bronze Beauty, my son has played with that, but his Pluto is in Capricorn. I've been reading about it a lot. That's what's up. First house. So this is your part of fortune in the first house. So this is your part of fortune in the first house of Taurus. Taurus is a part of who you are. So your part of fortune deal with you being Taurus like. Carrying out the Taurus like energy, hardworking, the business person, the hustler. It's in the first house that deal with self. The first house deal with your body, so you have the Taurus look, being beautiful, being glamorous. This is living a good life. Your pleasures, being good to people. Being family oriented. This is your part of fortune. Treating people like family. But also showing people how to come up in the business world, giving to people, giving. The more you give, the more you get. So this is your part of fortune. Coming up with coming up with proper values for yourself and going by your own values and nobody else, but respecting other people's values, and respecting other people's principles, going by your own principles and living in your own truth, but respecting other people's principles and values too. And this is how you win. Because Taurus is part of you. If it's in anything in the first house, it's part of you. So part of your personality, part of your body. You got a beautiful look and everything, man or woman. So your part of fortunate is in Capricorn. What house? First house. That's part of who you is. If it's Capricorn, you're part of fortune in Capricorn, first house. So that is saying that Capricorn, basically who you are, carrying out the Capricorn energy is basically how you win. It'll show you how you become healed, how you come into wealth, how you prosper, carrying out the Capricorn energy, being a leader of organizations or groups, teaching people how to build for themselves and get money and financial security, teach people how to save money and keep money, but also you saving money, you keeping money. So it's all about you. So it's about you prospering, working. This how you come up, being business minded. That's how you win. Being a go-getter that you are, being persistent, consistent, whatever you do, is how you win. This is how you prosper. It's your part of fortune, part of self, part of the body. So looking good, shining, in a Capricorn type way, earthly way. Oh, you got Libra in the ninth house. So your part of fortune is a Libra. The beauty, the queen, or the king. So this is the house of the good life. So Libra is automatically deal with the mind. Your mind deals with Venus, how you think is the good life. And you manifest what? Venus, which is the good life. Love, peace, respect. And so you'll bring love, peace, and respect in the ninth house on your journey. A ninth house, which is Sagittarius, which means being more adventurous, exploring, learning about people's thoughts, learning about how people think, exploring new people, meeting new people. Be happy to see new people, happy to meet new people, and this is how you win. This part of your part of fortune. Mess with people who you thought you wouldn't mess with. You know what I'm saying? Like people who not the same like you, but who different. This is your part of fortune. You know what I'm saying? You will learn about people. You'll learn about different places. You'll learn about cultures. You'll learn about different philosophies and perspectives, knowledge. So this is how you will bring peace, because through experience of this house, the ninth house, the wild house, fire house, which is the fun house, you will learn about love. You will learn about who good for you, who not. You know what I'm saying? You'll learn who can be your lover, who not. So it's gonna take a while for you to settle down, because this house don't settle down so fast. It takes a while for it to settle down. And you're gonna continue to expand and get bigger, be more beautiful as you get older, and also to expand in knowledge and wisdom as you get older, because it's in the house of expansion, the house of growth, the house of knowledge, the house of wisdom, the spiritual house. So you can teach people about spiritual concepts, spiritual ideas, and have the sage-like energy of healing through spiritual knowledge and spiritual concepts, and spread the truth, your own truth. And truth is about love, because it's Libra. The truth is about relating to people. So you teach people how to get along, be acceptance of each other. So stuff like that is how you win when you got Libra in the ninth house. You got Libra in the ninth house, how you win the real Sahana. This is how you win. Being beautiful, putting your makeup on, exploring different fragrance, different clothes, different things, because you can teach about this, about that. After a while, you have more knowledge on everything, what you experience, your senses experience, whatever you go, experience whatever place you go, experience your taste, experience people in general, because you're very nice and you're very cheerful, where this would be your part of fortune, being nice, being cheerful, listen to other people's perspective, but still believing what you believe in. And this is how you win. So you got Gemini, your part of fortune, Jackie Barnes, your part of fortune. Oh, okay. Somebody said they POF. I mean, POF mean part of fortune. It's Leo in the eighth house. So you know the Leo energy is already the leader. It's already strong. It's already deal with scrimp. Already deal with natural intuition from the heart. It's deal with the heart. Deal with the upper back. It's the scrimp. So it deals with also being creative, inventing things, being a trendsetter, being stylish and is shining. So you will shine in the eighth house. You're part of fortune. You catch your playfulness, your gift, your leadership in the eighth house. The eighth house of emotions. So through your emotions is how you shine. It's your gift, you know what I'm saying? Teach you about emotion, express from the heart, being real, being truthful, being sexual, being sensual. That's how you shine. When I say sexual and sensual, I mean in a good way. I could say not to promote people about sex in general, but to teach about sex and the powers of it and what it can do. So yours is light power because deal with the eighth house, conscious power, teach you about the mind power, teach people how powerful they are, how powerful their mind is, how powerful their spirit is, because it's Leo, and teach them about creativity and their talents. So you know about people with gifts and talents. So because you got Leo in the eighth house, but also diving into deeper to the unknown, because you have it in the subconscious, but also bring it to your conscious mind. Because Leo did the conscious, but you're in the house of the subconscious, so it helps you bring it to the forefront of your mind. So the thing is, you be very psychically in tune, could read people quicker than anything. So and then with their emotions, their feelings, their thoughts, because you can read people easily. They can't lie to you, be fake. So you can be a medium, a healer, all of that in one. But also, you can be the type You can be the type definitely that deal with finances. Teach you about their money, teach you about how to save, teach people how to deal with their money and stuff like that. You're very creative. So that's the thing. You go into any creative arts because you go deep. You break the taboos and stuff. So you do things a little differently. You do it more dark. You do it more sexual, more sensual. You do it more the way you come in there. Since it's Leo in the eighth house, it's very powerful. You come in there more powerful. So you know how to be innovative and you know how to win. You know how to play the field. You got all the game to win. Cause this is the house to deal with, Leo in the eighth house. The sun is in the house of darkness. So you're gonna light up anything that's darkness, any authority figure. So you're gonna teach about people being about respecting authority figures, respecting the elders. You teach people about that. And you will learn about that. Cause first, because this part of your fortunate. This part of your fortune. So you would teach people about how powerful the elders is and respecting the elders and authority figures, So, and you will respect authority figures. So that's how powerful this is. And this how you win though. Yeah, Gemini in the second. I did Gemini. No, I ain't did Gemini in the third. If it's in the third house, that means that you really carrying out the Gemini traits. You know what I'm saying? Being a Gemini, which means intelligence, writing, communication, thinking, being a spokesperson. It's how you win. Being a speaker is your part of fortunate. You know what I'm saying? Bringing people together and stuff like that. And traveling, moving. It's how you win. Uh, like going on trips, vacations is part of fortune. Pick up new friends, you pick up money, all type of stuff. So all this to help your part of fortune also connect you to have more friends, not only just money or cash, or not only just fortunate wealth, but also make you emotionally satisfied and mentally satisfied all around. So when you do this, all these good things will happen to you. You can be spiritually in tune. So expressing yourself, being a radio broadcaster, being a broadcaster, being in the media, podcast, and stuff like that. That's how you win when you got Gemini in the third house. Now, if you're in the second house, shit spot on. That's what's up. If you got Gemini in the second house, this is more about your value, what you value. Stand on your truth. Stand on what you value, but respecting others. Speak your values to existence because deal with expression. Gemini expression. Teach people about their values, how important it is to have principles, divine principles and values, and teach people like don't be too attached to things and people and places. And this is how you win because this is Gemini in the second house. So Also, it's all about expressing yourself through beauty and through art and through music and through your voice, good voice, different because you have different styles of speaking. You have a good your voice your voice sounds so good that you can hypnotize people. It sounds so good that people like wow. So this you're part of fortune, so being a spokesperson, basically speaking and dealing with thinking, researching, socialization, counseling, advising, stuff like that. They're connecting people together, traveling, stuff like that. They're meeting people while you travel, and teaching, teaching, breaking down things in smallest detail, teaching people about language and stuff like that. Spot on. That's what's up. The reason why I did Pot of Fortune, I don't know if I'm gonna hit all of them today, but I hit many as I could, is because everybody want to know how they fortunate. How is they fortunate? I think it's very important, and I can see it. Why I do good when I carry out the Leo energy and go by my principles and live by my own truth and do my own thing, my values, and why it's important when I carry out the flamboyant Venus effect, which means show people I got engaged, stuff like that. How to get engaged, show people about weddings and about marriage. Because in the house of Taurus, a Libra, you want to teach people about marriage and teach people about being engaged, family orient, because the Venus is there. So mine is show it more earthly, really show it. A Libra people, instead of how to just talk about it. So part of fortune house placement. That's what's up. What's up? Let me see what's going on here. It says, let me see. Okay. It says that's true. I read so much. Let me see. I'm going backtrack. Still talking about pot of fortune and stuff like that. Which is pot of fortune because everybody ain't gonna know it. Some people is, but I like that today. A lot of people know astrology and that's good because they got so many astrology channels. So everybody appreciate it. Even though I consider myself one of the best, if not the best, everybody get credit. Everybody get credit. That's how the universe works, and that's how I always say. I talk my noise, but I get everybody credit. Oh, thank you for Astro Seek. That's what's up. WW. You did it right, Master Glam. That's why I got Master Glam on here. Capricorn Moon. This is the Leo. Yeah. I first saw Aries when I was with him. Hmm. Okay. My son has Pisces in the third. So it's part of fortune and Pisces in third. Okay, that's what's up. You said a king, a club. Well, I got that too. So just like you, my guy, salute. I'm master number 22. Okay, that's powerful. So you go through a lot to reach your master number 22. Those who have master number go through more than the average. And those who have like single number like 9 or something like that, they go through a lot. 9, master numbers 11, 22, 33. They go through more than the average. It seem like they can never reach their master number, but they do over time. Because they got to overcome a lot. They got a lot of responsibilities. Even the single number 9 go through a lot because the last number is powerful. But they're more nice and more giving than anybody. Number 9s. Yeah, so whatever your pot of fortune is, you're great. Like, I just want to end this live in a minute. I just want to say a little something about pot of fortune so y'all know what it is, give you an idea. But I got videos on it already, so I don't have to go too deep. because I already got videos, but also you can like go to Google it, whatever your part of fortune is, you know, it's on there. And it's very powerful. About to get off here in a minute. I love y'all, definitely, true indeed. I love talking about astrology. And you know how to inbox me. I want Master Glam to put this down. RAPOWER 19. Raw Power 19. Lowercase letters. Um, at gmail.com. So y'all know how to email me. I'm staying for a little bit. Let it turn up a little bit. Yeah, so y'all already know how to email me. Patricia Johnson, how do I find? Okay, Master Glam put it down for you. That's good. They don't tell you to type in your birthday, type in your birth time, and you got to know your birth time, but also your birthplace, and it'll come up. It's a calculator. It never failed me. AstroSeek is one of them. I got many others like AstroChart, but AstroSeek is the one I go to mainly. Um, they got Cafe, Astrology. They got many others, but AstroSeek will give you the house too. So that's what you like about it. It's one of the best, if not the best, that I mess with. To know your placements. The rest I can read myself, but it's good to read what they say because a lot of stuff they say on there be true too. You know, so everything get credit. Why do my notification come so late? I don't even know. I have no idea. I don't know why the social media be like this, but it do. Okay, now, what I about to say? So, Master Glam, I want you to put down my email for them, which is rawpower19 at gmail.com. Put that in the comments so they can see. Like that there. I'm gonna give it some minutes as I talk. I'm gonna get some minutes like that. And because I ain't made this video all about the 12 houses and signs. That's a lot to do. How to go through Leo, part of fortune and Leo and all the houses. And I got to go through Aries and all the houses and Taurus and all the houses and Gemini all the houses. That's a lot. But I already got all the placements on my channel. I got it. I'm just trying to show you how to put it together. How you put it together. You know, we usually do it separate. Like mine's in the second house. I just tell you what my part of fortune in the second house is, but I put the Leo with it. I show you how to do it. So my creativity would deal with my value, it deal with beauty, it deal with because the second house. Oh, thank you, Master Glam. That's it. Yeah, you got it right. You see why I mess with Master Glam? They're one of the best moderators. Boy, she know how to email me too, so that's good. All of y'all, beautiful people. So, with that being said, I'm gonna continue to talk. I'm gonna sit a little bit. But part of fortune, everybody want to know what their fortune is. I don't know who don't want to know that. Say good afternoon, sir. Good afternoon to you too. So also say good afternoon to the chat because Tom Master Glam too. But I appreciate you, divinely. So I just shorten it up and say divinely. I don't like to say the full words anyway. I might mess up or something. But your part of fortune, whatever it is, you just drop it in the comment. And I got you, beautiful people. I love you. That's what I love to do. I'm here for that. And I'll always read y'all comments. To me, I like reading people's comments. Even like when I'm on social media. If I'm not making a video, I still read the comments. The comments is very funny. Some of them hilarious, especially when you're not talking about astrology, talking about other videos. Because you don't know how people think it is so, some people think so crazy. Some people think beautiful, but you can also learn from them. Some people think so crazy, it's a shame. He was laughing. Did they say that? I know they did. Maybe my lit up and Gemini kicked in. Cause live in Gemini like that man stimulation, like all type of thoughts, and know how to know what people thinking, and it's so crazy, like to pay attention to information. So Patricia, you still there? Master Lamb said that. Suriname, what is your part of fortune, beautiful people? And what house is in? Mine's in Leo in the second house. We done did a lot of placements. And if we continue on, we continue this video, this live, like that. But after a while, when ain't no more, I mean that we done. At least I done explain a little bit. That's all I want to do anyway. So you show you how it works and stuff like that. And we good. Oh, you type fast, Master Glam. Yeah, show me how. Just show me. And if you like to hit me up, the email already there. Master Glam, pin it. You could pin it too. I think you could pin it or something like that in the comment. That's the thing about a moderator. They can do all that. It's powerful. And we got to give all love to our moderators at all times. Especially because to me, I see a lot of moderators, but I don't see a lot of channels, but they be on that other stuff. They don't be on stuff that I be on, like this stuff here, where we don't have to worry about all the nonsense. But a moderator is very important and very powerful, especially if she lawyer like that, or whoever he or she, if they lawyer like that, very powerful. So you ain't got to worry about nothing. They're gonna clear all business. So realize that, beautiful people. You can also email for a read. That's right. You said it right. Everything you said was true. Sometimes I can just sit back and feel like I'm relaxed. You like in the bed and chilling. But beautiful people, I think I did it. I said enough, done enough. I gotta ask Master. So your part of fortune is in Cancer, 11th house. Okay, Cancer. Cancer is more nurturing, more loving, and more caring. So when dealing with the Cancer energy, you already know they're nurturers. Of course, they're nasty psychic because it's the mother. When the mother is in the 11th house, how she operate? It's on the moon. We talking about like the mother get respect. This is the Dana. So if you're a male, you got this. You got some of the mother energy. That don't mean that you are a female or nothing like that. It means that you're more caring, you're more loving to people, you're more nurturing, and you're more loyal, and you're more dedicated. Even though you're more emotional, you can have mood swings. You can go through it mentally because the emotions can explode. But it's the mother. She learned through experience after a while. She learned how to control and deal with her emotions. And she know about emotions more than anybody. So when it's in the 11th house, you do it on the humanitarian level. Because this 11th house is about humanitarian thinking. You do it in a unique way, the way you heal, the way you nurture people. It's more different than the average, something that people never thought of, you know. So this makes you more claircognizant and more clairsentient than a little bit. So this makes you more of higher mind, higher perspective, higher thought, give you the wisdom in life when dealing with people, politics, dealing with anything, culture. Uh, also makes you more like things happen to you out of nowhere, surprises, shocks. So your emotions come out of nowhere. You don't know why you just cried. Don't know why you going through this. So your part of fortune is when dealing with emotions. You're most fortunate and you're most prosperous when you deal with humanitarian issues, when you help people, when you nurture people on a big scale. We do many people, you know, because it's humanitarian ideas, humanitarian perspective. Also, when you give people your nurturing thoughts or wisdom of how to heal, you spread that light. You know, you nurture people with your light. So this is how you be prosperous. Social work, healing work, nurse, doctor, you know, surgery, you know, research, scientists, you know, stuff like that. When you take care of your community, with technology. You take care of your community, uh, help them to think clear and think wisely, and to open their minds. You know, we help people get back on point, nurture them back to life. So this is how you this your part of fortune. Being a nurturer, caregiving, about the culture, about the ancestors on a higher level, higher frequency, higher thinking, higher perspective. You know, being very spiritually in tune, first in the mind, higher thoughts. So your emotion is connected to your higher mind, higher thinking. So it's very powerful. Rotex, showing people your love, your light, in a different way, different tone. Sometimes you're there, sometimes you're not, but you will give out that light. You will be more fortunate when you shed your light, when you be the nurturer, when you be the caregiver, when you be the helper, when you heal people through what? Through your emotions. When you heal people through your words. When you heal people through your perspective, your philosophy. When you heal people through speaking your truth. When you heal people, so you got it in you. She says, uh, she said that wow, that's all extremely accurate. Nurturing the collective in so many corners, especially in unique ways as well. That's what's up. New Bay. That's what's up. Uh, Michelle, I know that's your last name, so I'm gonna say Michelle. Cancer in the second house. So this in the house of Venus will make you an empath automatically. It makes you already empathic to people's thoughts, and you can feel like people pain in your body. So you make you clairsentient, where to be clairsentient, you really got to go past the empath level. So first you're an empath, but when you become a clairsentient, you be able to read the energy very well. If you can read the energy well, you probably became clairsentient sooner or later. Which means that you know what you feel in your body. You know what this means. You know when it's gonna rain because you can feel everything. So deep. So this is your part of fortune to be nurturing when dealing with what you value. Be nurturing when dealing with your home, when dealing with your family, when dealing with those you consider family, when dealing with business. You go into the real estate, you go into caregiving, you go into restaurants. So when you open your business, you'll be very fortunate. You're part of fortune that deals with the Cancer energy. We're dealing with Taurus, which means fashion, beauty, arts, music, singing, dancing, stuff like that. That's where you be more fortunate. Your emotions is in that. Your emotions is when dealing with love, teaching about that, teaching about relationships, teaching about love, teaching about stuff that's earthly and practical, Mother Nature. Teaching about Mother Nature or being into Mother Nature. That's how you heal. This is your part of your fortune. Anything that deal with this energy is your part of fortune. It's like Cancer in the areas of Taurus is the areas of life you operate in. Beauty, charm, luck. You know, it's your part of fortune. It's in the Cancer, so you will nurture those you love, nurture uh, and take care of the things you possess. You take care of things, so you always take care of the stuff you possess. It should be a part of fortune. So my part of fortune is a Cancer in the 11th house. That's what I already said. I already read that. So second house, you need the house placement as well. That's right. Wow, that's all extremely accurate. Nurturing the collective. Okay, people aren't always grateful, but I continue to do the work and live in my truth. That's what's up. Gratitude. Things happen for you like that. Just being a good person and stuff like that. It happened for you. So, so that's very powerful. Yep, the love you get is very powerful. So, as long as y'all do that, you be very powerful. The Cancer in the second house, you just look good. You know what I'm saying? Look good. Help clean people up a little bit. Look good. Shopping and stuff. Knowing how to budget. Teaching people how to budget and stuff. Finances. This is your part of fortune. Go to banking or something. Open your bank. Anything inside a building. Nurturing. Open up a business. Hustling. It says, Michelle says, you the truth. Used to be a scripper. Now I got and trying to figure out what's next. That's right. Because the Taurus energy deal with gardening. It deals with like planning. It deal with landscape. A lot of people cut grass. Who deal with that? Get into landscape. They plant flowers. They deal with flowers. So yes, and yes, it makes sense. You be a scripper, consensuality, sexuality, and you become better. Yes, nurturing makes sense. It makes sense. Master Glam, fire, fire, fire. You gave me 6. Next time, give me 7, Master Glam. Life past 7. Yeah, sometimes you do it like that. Master Glam work by your number, like your life path number. If that's your life path number, that's cool. But I like to give stuff. Sometimes 7 people don't know why I do that. They don't pay attention to all that. How many times you do it? Might be 9, might be 7, or might be 1. Them all my numbers. So, or might be more than that. Yes, edible landscape. Sometimes I don't do it though. Yes, you can do that. Edible landscape and stuff like that. There, you're part of fortune. You see wealth coming into it. You feel more satisfied, secure, also mentally, emotionally. So when we talk part of fortune, it ain't only just financial, not only just abundance, and that's part of it, but also is your mental security, your emotional security, what makes you feel good too, and what heals you. What brings you good health. Doesn't matter. Hey, why did you delete your last secretary reading? I just did that because I don't think that's my best psychic reading. So what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do another video. So mind me now. Some video I might delete. If I don't think it's my best, because I said it's my best. I don't think it's my best. So I'm gonna get my best. I know I shouldn't delete nothing, but I do that sometimes. There's nothing wrong with that. I don't lose nothing like that. I just create another video. That's all. It keep going. So some things I delete, some things I keep on. Most of them I keep on, but plus that's a Virgo moon probably kicked in too. No excuse, but that Virgo moon like profession. We go over stuff over and over and over. We make the same video over and over and over till people get it. They be like, I got it, I get you. Virgo moon, like for example, if I make a mistake and I don't know, I think I think that all my words are worded right. But something always tell me to go check. If I post something on Facebook, I post something on Instagram, go check. I go check. I said, "Dog, I worded it wrong. I slipped. I be mad. I slipped. So now I got to correct it and repost again." They're pretty much a Virgo moon. They like to correct themselves, but they all go back and check and make sure they're right. And that's why that would make Virgos very good. Any Virgo placement, because Virgos, they like to recheck and they want to make sure you get it. And sometimes it can irritate people, run people off. They be like, I get it. Many people told me, I get it. You done said it before. You done said it again. They repeat it over and over and over. I seen a video with a dude talking about that. And this dude was right. He was right. Virgo moon operator. They said over and over and over and over. But like you said, you gotta let these people vent. But keep going. That's what's up. Hey Candidate, my part of fortune is Pisces. Oh, in the 4th house. And your name Ray. I call your last name. I like to call you by the last name Ray. I'm gonna say Justice Thing Ray. So it's in the 4th house. Your Pisces. Pisces is very creative, very spiritual, uh, very psychic, very in tune with spirit, very in tune with energy, with vibration, and like escape things that's harmful, that don't feel good, that ain't right. So when it's in the 4th house, your feel good, your spirituality, your pleasures is when dealing with family, when dealing with home, when dealing with the ancestors, when dealing with culture, when dealing with where you stay. Your hometown very important because Cancer is the house that deals with this. It deals with being loyal to what? Like a patriot. It's more like being dedicated, and they don't like betrayal. This is the house that don't like fake stuff or betrayal more than anyone, because this is what they deal with. And America's built on Capricorn and Cancer energy, which means Cancer people, they don't like to be betrayal. So this the mother energy. So you be more nurturing. So you're in tune. You feel spiritual when you're in tune with the female energy, or your mother, or your aunt, your grandparents, or your family in general, male or female, your family. So this is what makes you feel good, secure. You feel more creative in the home. So your part of fortune deal with this. To be creative in the home, to represent your ancestors, to represent your culture. This is when you do good. This is when you feel fulfilled, but also when you're prosperous. We teach about spirituality. We're dealing with your culture. We're dealing with where you stay. Teach about where you stay. Teach about stuff like that. Teach about your mother, your grandparents, or those women who's in your life. How important it is in people's life. You know, not only teaching but also being creative, expression, drawing, arts, music, dancing. You feel good, comfortable when you open up like a dance school, when you open up like a restaurant school, when you open up like a music school, when you open up like stuff like that. Because in the building, Cancer deal with buildings, like because they want to feel insecure going within, like inside the building, inside your body, like tuning within, teach you how to meditate, teach you spiritual practices. It's because Pisces here, so it also make it more spiritual. All water signs definitely spiritual, so just make it more interworld. Some shit to say. I give up. What you give up, Patricia? Where were you born in your time? I could do it for you, unless you let Master Glam do it for you. If you need your part of fortune, that's all. I can tell you what it is. Just put your birth time and your if you don't mind. I gotta say if you don't mind, and the place you were born, and give us your birthday, and then you can put that on there. I don't think nobody eat your birthday, eat your birth time, or eat your birthplace. But some people I know don't feel secure doing it. So, so I can tell you part of fortune. Patricia or Master Glenn could do it for you. Either or, same team. So, okay, Pisces in the fourth house. It's a very powerful placement right here. Your emotions make it powerful. Spiritual emotions, spiritual in tune. Express yourself very good. That's very powerful. So, did you get that? Did you get that, Ray? Just Sting Ray. How you feel about that? Being spiritual in tune. Use psychic gifts when dealing with the ancestors, when dealing with people emotions, teach help people to express themselves, and dealing with emotions, dealing with mental institutions, buildings and stuff, cleaning inside buildings. I look up her chart, but you need the time. Yes, you need the time and location. And that's what I tell people: you need the time and location. If she know that, she good. Said she give up, so let it go, Master Glam. We got to move on. Um, so Ray, you got that? Did I hit you, Ray? Okay, she got St. Louis. I'm gonna let you take care of that, Master Glam. St. Louis, Missouri. Or I'll look it up with you, Master Glam. I'll let you spit it though. I'll look it up with you. I'm going to Astro Seek right now on my other phone. I'm going right now. But I'm gonna let Master Glam put it in for you and tell you what it is. Cause I don't know your birthday. She know your birthday. Yeah, she know your birthday. I don't know it. So I'm typing it now. She'll be with you in a minute, Patricia. If I you say your husband keep talking to you, that's what's up. Let him make love to you. Let me see, St. Louis, Missouri. Now, if you tell me your birthday, I think she got your birthday already. She said Sagittarius in the ninth house. Wow, in his own house, so you good. So that's good. I ain't got to look it up. And plus, I don't know your birthday. So she said Sagittarius in the ninth house. So since it's in the ninth house, that means that that's your journey. That's your part of fortune, being Sagittarius, being adventurous, being explorer, doing what you're doing, going to, looking at people, different thoughts, philosophy, ideas, also traveling, doing things big, different cultures, exploring that, trying out different things. That's part of your part of fortune. Then it's in the same house, so it make it more impactful, more intense. And so this area of life that you operate in, Sagittarius, in the ninth house, so that's very powerful in his own house. And so spreading light, spreading knowledge, about stuff that you learn about, your experience. Listen to your intuition. You got to fire intuition. Jupiter going to expand it and make you more a seer. Cause see things in a big light, like very intuition popping. So bringing out the truth of things, expressing your thoughts, cause it's very expressive placement right here. Expression, communication. Being a philosopher. Write a book of wisdom. You can write a book of wisdom. You could do many stuff like counseling, advising, social work, helping. Because this is giving. The more you give, the more you get. Sagittarius is one of the most giver out of all of astrology. And Pisces, Jupiter and Neptunian, they're the givers. So you want to give and give and give and give and give. So the more you give, the more you get. Just like Venus, just like Jupiter, just like Neptune, the more you give, the more you get. So being into charity and stuff like that. Being into charity, you can really do something. So that's very powerful right there, Patricia. Very powerful. Giving, helping. See, yes, that's you, Patricia. Because Master Glenn found your part of fortune. So you're part of fortune in Capricorn. You just carrying out the duties of Capricorn, the goat. Trying to master something, self-master, some type of skill, some careers. Whatever you get into, you're a master because you got persistent and you determined. It makes you more be able to handle organizations. So once you do that, be the leader of an organization, of a group, that's how you win. Like being in the forefront, that's how you win. Open your own business is how you win. Knowing about finances, this how you win. This how you be more prosperous. Abundance come to you. Your health good. Everything good. Being able to provide for your family. Doing things on a big scale, leaving a mark in the world for something. Being a legend for something. So this how you win. Canada Capricorn energy. Second Capricorn in the second house. So it's in another Earth house. Capricorn already Earth, and it's in the Earth Taurus. And so when you're into hustling, it makes you more business like. Being a hustler, that's how you become fortunate. And what you hustle is like anything to deal with beauty, anything to deal with anything to deal with money, anything to deal with finances, anything to deal with you teach people about love, giving wisdom, stuff like that, and having values. Live by your own truth, your own values. This is how you win. So I mean, don't live by nobody else's values. Live by your own, but also respecting people's values, respecting people's principles, but live by your own principles and values at the same time. That's how you win. But if you don't respect other people's values and principles, it could be a big thing. But if you do, you definitely win. But people definitely respect you most, and also bring you abundance and things. By you giving, you're in the house of Taurus, so the more you give, the more you get. So, but also, being beautiful, doing like fashion, get into stuff like that. Cutting hair, doing hair, like females, beauty salon, beauticians, also male cutting hair. See, I do feel good when I'm nurturing to those around me. That's what's up. Patricia. Okay. Say thank you. Patricia said thank you, Master Glam. So you got Aries in the first house. Is that your part of fortune? If you don't know your part of fortune, Chanel loves, then you can put your birthday and put your birth time and your birthplace in the comment, and I'll either find it or Master Glam will find it for you. She'll find it for you. So it's either I or her, but we're a team. So hey everyone, that's what's up, Kelsey. Vibration, ain't seen you in a long time in the comment. We talking about part of fortune. Like if you want to know your part of fortune, what you're fortunate in, what will bring you success, how you come into wealth, uh, what bring you good health, mentally, physically, financially, all around. Then put your birthday in the comment and your birth time and your birthplace, and I'll look it up for you. I'll tell you. You can do it yourself, but I don't mind. Thank you, Master Glam. So Kenley doing the part of fortune. You need to go to Ask Your Seat and type your birth information, location, time. You're doing a great job, Master Glam. Then you type pretty fast. I ain't gonna lie, you type fast. Say thanks, Lit. Thank you too. Part of fortune. Oh, okay. In Aries. So it's in the same house that Aries represent. So you just be Aries like, carry out your Aries trait. Create new events, creating projects, creating parties. This is how you fortunate. Which means you bring people together by creating parties, creating events, being a planner, being an example of leadership, showing people how to be strong. If you're a big girl or you're a small girl, it don't matter. How you look, it don't matter. Just showing people how to be secure of who they are and being strong, represent the self, being a survivor, being a warrior, overcoming obstacles, overcoming things. You're part of fortune. You'll be more fortunate when you teach people that also, or you be an example of that and that show people stuff. So fortune come your way just by you being you. People want you to be around you. Good things happen for you when you be yourself. When you do you, but don't be selfish. Because Aries energy can be very. It's about me, 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 me. So you got to kind of balance that out. But that's your part of fortune. Being yourself, being who you be, being who you be. And somebody, if you don't be who you be, it's hard for you to succeed and be fortunate and stuff like that. So you got to be creative and being that warrior you're supposed to be. It could be into sports, it could be into music, it could be into arts. Cause Aries very creative. The hands, they got the creative hands too. Stuff like that. So doing stuff like that is very powerful. So carrying out the Aries trait is how you become fortunate. Because in the first house, deal with the self and deal with how you look, your body. So you look kind of young, like the youth, like look, be like youth and spirit, being playful. Is uh, how your fortune come, your wealth come by being like a kid, like sometimes, but also being able to play with kids and being around kids and teaching kids and inspiring kids and the youth. So that's very powerful. What to say? Okay, it's in circle with the X in it. No problem, Patricia. That's what's up. It's Gemini in me. Okay, Master Glenn got the Gemini in Pot of Fortune, sign the house. Kelsey, vibration. Gemini validate. I definitely trust your work. That's what's up. Uh, thank you. Thank you too, Chanel loves. So let's deal with part of fortune. I know everybody like know what their fortune is because how I'm be successful, how I'm gonna make it. And some people be in a struggle. They don't know how they make it. They're doing the wrong thing. They're doing stuff that they don't really supposed to do, and they may work like a little job, like a regular 9 to 5. That's cool. We all know we got to pay the bills. I don't know why people think something wrong with that. Some people built for that. They might be have like Taurus or Capricorn where they can do stuff like that. Earth signs is good for 9 to 5s. You know, ain't mean they gonna stay at the same job though. So Fire sign is good for 95, but they ain't gonna stay there, you know, because fire keep moving, fire blaze. So that being said, that's why a lot of you don't succeed. Some of you ain't built for that. Earth signs can last forever at one job. You know, if you got a lot of earth in your chart, you can last forever, and that's built for you to do that because you'll be still know how to operate. You still would do good. You know how to save anyway. Even if you work at something like, for example, if you work at somewhere like Captain D's or restaurant jobs, wherever you stay, those that are earth sign, they can last that job for a long time, be a manager, and they can make it. They be able to save their money. They know how to do all of that, and they'll see their wealth when they get older. So, with that being said, some signs is built for it, some not. Some signs built for that, some not. Like Pisces can't have. That's one of the signs they can't have any job. They got to have something to deal with the spiritual aspect, something that they can feel. Water sign got to have something that they feel, especially like Capricorn. I mean, especially like Cancer and Pisces. Scorpio is strong enough to handle anything, but still, it's still the same thing with water signs. Water signs, they can be the one that work anywhere. And it's hard for the water signs to get a job. They can be too laid back or too lazy, but not really lazy, but they got to find something they really in tune with. They got to feel this job. They got to be into it. So fire sign can work almost anywhere and be good as long as everything good. Fire sign is a tough sign. I mean, earth sign is a tough sign, my fault. Earth sign. Fire sign can do it too. You know what I'm saying? Fire sign got the capability too. Air signs, they got to work at something that it's sort of like water sign. They got to work at something that they can identify with mentally. It got to be more mental stipulation with water sign. Job like counseling, job like being a scientist, research, detective work, jobs like it deals with the mental aspects, mental field, creativity. You know, something that or they put things together, clues and puzzles, and that's how air signs succeed. If you air sign got a lot of earth, it's to be different for you then, and that's why you can work labor jobs. So now you understand, depending on what you got in your chart. I got a lot of water. I can't do anything. I got to do stuff that suit my emotions, suit my spirit, and stuff like that. There. So that's how it operates. So any more comments while we're here? Let's do this, beautiful people. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this. Part of fortune. Matter of fact, I'm gonna pick one. Uh, Part of fortune. Let's say you got a Pisces part of fortune in the first house. Well, you gonna carry all you gotta do be the Pisces energy, and you gonna your fortune gonna come. You gain wealth, like being spiritual, being divine, doing astrology, numerology, doing stuff that spreading unconditional love, showing unconditional love, showing people how to overcome addiction and habits, uh, working in mental institutions, doing healing work, stuff like that. Do the Pisces energy. This how you win. Social work, you know, work where you can be able to use your creative mind, like movies, the films. You be successful. So, and people will love your work. Being creative. This is part of fortune. Being psychic, in tune. You get paid for being a psychic if you got the gift, if you activate it, you know. So doing spiritual work, numerology, astrology, you can really do something with this part of fortune. Now, if your part of fortune is in Taurus, all you got to do carry the Taurus trait in the first house. If it's in the first house, that's all you got to do, carry the Taurus trait. Uh, Live by your own truth, your values, and be that hustler, business person, uh, and carry out the Taurus traits. You know, showing love, compassion, um, and stuff like that. And this is how you win. Now, if it's Gemini, the same thing. Carry out in the first house. You got to carry out the Gemini traits. Communication, dealing with thoughts, the mind, any work that deal with that, and this is how you win. And so this all part of fortune is. The reason why I did this because it's a sight to me too. Like the knowing, like this all I got to do, and this is why like I be fulfilled when I go to this mental health center and volunteer and teach and help people, how I make them laugh all the time and giggle. So that's why, because my part of fortune is a Leo, but it's in the second house. Showing my love is something that I value. I value the people there. I value helping people and stuff like that there. And I'm all having their stomach hurt laughing so hard and joking. And some people don't heal through that. You know what I'm saying? So part of fortune. It make me feel at its best to do stuff like that. So this is why I thought it was important. And I know it's important to some of you because you want to know. You want to know what's the deal. What's up? You want to know what's up so you can see it for yourself. Why you not succeeding? Why you not fortunate? Why you not mental stable? Why you not emotional stable? Why you not spiritual stable? Why you not financially secure? Why people get away from you? Why people don't want to be around you? So your part of fortune can help you with that. You got to live up to that. Your part of fortune. Jupiter is another place, but Jupiter is sort of like part of fortune. Part of fortune is it is what it is. It's definitely about the fortune. And that's why I like doing these videos right here. So you said thank you so much. Ray said thank you so much. Thank you too. So part of fortune. What is your fortune? How will you succeed? How would you make it? What jobs you should do? What will make you feel secure and feel good? And also what will bring you financial security and also security all around. So any more comments, beautiful people? Y'all talk to each other in the comments. I like when y'all communicate with each other because I have peaceful lives, good lives. Nobody getting out of line. I'm not worried about that. I got Master Glam there to block or get anybody out the way or remove them, put them in time out, whatever. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not worried about that. I wasn't worried before, but I'm still not worried now. Definitely got Master Glam to help. So like I help her with the knowledge, she helped me too. So we help each other. Part of fortune and Sagittarius. Okay. So you the light worker. Sagittarius energy like light worker. Light worker, cause they bring knowledge, but they like to learn, like to explore. So yours in the 11th house, what you like to learn, like to explore, is you like people who different, who unique. You don't like the same old people, same old stars. You see, like to try different people, different things, different places. So your uniqueness really matter by you being unique, by you being different, by you liking different people, by you liking different thoughts, different ideas, different things. This is how you win. And by you expressing it, to different thoughts, different ideas, by you speaking it, by you putting it out there, by you giving wisdom on different things, different ideas, you become fortunate. By you exploring different places, trying out different things. This is how you win. And this give you freedom, a sense of freedom. This is how you, a sense of feeling like that. Very powerful. Naturally intuitive, naturally a light worker. So all Sagittarius and Aquarius is definitely intuitive and all water signs. So with that being said, fire, Sagittarius, air sign, Aquarius, naturally intuitive. So Sagittarius, they like to see or to see the big picture. By you seeing the big picture, by you thinking big, by you doing it big, this is your part of fortune. Doing it big in what house? And humanitarian, like helping people, giving to people, doing charity work. And you feel fortunate. People might want to look out for you. They might send you a check. Might do this. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, the good things happen back. Because the more you give, because it's sad, the more you get back. And something you give, and a lot of times you give without wanting nothing in return. That's how you definitely win. So you give from the heart, give from the soul. So Kelsey, I can't seem to find a birth chart calculator. Just put it in the comment. Put your birthday, your birth time, and put your birthplace in the comment. If you don't mind. Now I can't force you. I would never force you because that ain't the spiritual way. Put that in the comment if you want us to look it up. It could be me or Master Glam. We got you. Kelsey vibration. So Mera Asmera, I think I'm saying it right. Asmera says makes sense. I have a sad sun, an Aquarius rising. I have a lot of different coaches and just weird stuff. Yeah, like for example, I know a lot of Aquarius. They watch stuff like how the woman get her vagina did on TV, how Dr. Pippa Popper on TLC Learning Channel, popping them big old blisters off people's face and stuff like that there. So I know a lot of Aquarius watch stuff like that. I said, dog, they watch the weirdest stuff, but it's exciting. But when you start looking at the weird, you say, okay, this is exciting. See, I got a lot of I got Uranus trying to Jupiter, so I understand, right? I watch different stuff too. I eat different. I mix all type of food together. People be like, "You did? No, you did. No, you did." So, but I got my second decan is Aquarius. I'm a Libra with a second decan in Aquarius. But okay, Kelsey, I see you. I just go ahead and type it, and whoever it don't matter who do it before me or Master Glam. But I'm gonna go ahead and make sure because if Master Glam can't get it, I can get it. I'm gonna let her. I will let her do her thing. Never like intervene or cut her off. But I'm gonna go ahead and type it in. But I'm waiting for Master Glam to tell you what is what. So I gotta put Master. I gotta put Pot of Fortune, Astro Seek. That's how you do it. You gotta put Pot of Fortune, Astro Seek. You put calculator if you want, and then you will see it. That's when you Google. There it goes, right in the front. That's all I got to do. Yeah, everybody want to know what their fortune is. Most people anyway. They want to know how can I succeed? How can I? She said Virgo in the eighth house. She said Virgo in the eighth house. So you already know what Virgo is. They would help. They would serve people. Deal with healing. It makes you in tune with healing. So if you do work like that, healing, dealing with health, you definitely will be in tune. And then it's in the eighth house. That's now the Scorpio. So you're gonna be the one who be obsessed about researching and stuff, obsessed about finding out clues and like mysteries and stuff. So that's the thing. And be into stuff like this, what you watching right now. Because this is different. You watching stuff that see, normal people don't be into this astrology nowadays. It's becoming normal nowadays, but normal people really don't be into astrology like us, those who got advanced minds and spirits. But nowadays, a lot of people coming into today. A lot of people getting more smarter than ever. So that's what you'll be into. You know, the cult knowledge, the hidden knowledge, and that's very, very, very powerful right there. Very, very powerful. I didn't know they had a Albany, Indiana. That's powerful. That's very powerful right there. Master Glam, mine said Virgo in the seventh house, but mine said Virgo in the seventh house. If it's in the eighth house, I'm gonna do both placements anyway. Cause it depends on which one you did. But however, I'm gonna do the eighth house, then I'm gonna do the seventh house. Virgo in the eighth house, which means that so your Virgo is in the seventh house as far as what mine say on here, but Master Glam said the eighth house. So I'm gonna do both. So if it's in the seventh house, then this is all about the Libra energy, all about your healing, the way you heal, the way you help people, the way you serve when dealing with beauty. It could be like doing people hair, it could be like doing people makeup, it could be like help people dress up and stuff like that. Also could be like through love, showing love, being practical, giving gifts, doing things that represent love. So that's what the healing will be about. This is how you be more fortunate. This is how people love you more by helping and serving all the time, appreciate you. Problem solving when dealing with relationships, problem solving when dealing with people finances, because it's in the 7th house. Now, when you got Virgo in the 8th house, your healing deals with like hitting the money, the finance, the coat. It deals with like also with emotions, like emotional bonding, certain people emotions, uh, helping people fix themselves when dealing with their emotions and dealing with their finances, when dealing with their sexuality. Help people to come into their sexuality, or you being into your sexuality, uh, you being into your sexuality, you represent your identity, your female nature, who you be. And this is how you can be a model, anything, because you already got power, magnetic force. So people see you as sexy, so you definitely can be more prosperous like that, being yourself, dressing up, uh, doing occult work, hitting work, knowledge, like scientific work, reports, uh, information, anything deal with information, anything deal with psychic readings, psychic healings, and mediumship work, and just be a part of fortune. So if it's in the 8th house, yeah, play this. I would do play this. But it's okay. It's like whatever you like to do. I see what you're saying, Master Glenn. Uh, really, I thought it was Leo. So thank you so much. No, it's Virgo. Virgo the healer. Virgo the healer. It is Virgo. So you good. Just use the whole. So it's gonna be a little different. I always use play this the regular thing. It's in the 8th and equal house also. So with that being said, that is how that go. I done broke that down. So those who have Virgo, pot of fortune and Virgo in the 7th house and the 8th house, I broke it down for all of you. So this is how I do. When I break it down, it don't just be for one person, it be for everyone who got that placement. So I did 2-in-1 reading. It's good. Thank you, Master Glam. Appreciate you. I really appreciate you. You a dear. You is a dear, Master Glam. Also, we should look at Juno's too. I think Juno deal with like solar attraction and stuff like that. Juno, I got that them videos on my channel. I think I did what is called vertex, the highest peak, who you attract, solar attraction. I got mine's a Scorpio, my vertex. I forgot what house. I think the 5th house. But I done did the video. I just be going live, just doing it because it's fun to do it again. But doing it live, just going off. You work on that. That's what's up. You know the Virgo? Oh. So you carry the Pisces trait. You got to be more practical, more realistic now. Now what you got to do, you can't just live by your emotions no more because you already got that. That's a part of you. You already got psychic energy. That's a part of you. Now you here to tap into the detail of things, writing things down, and teach the detail. Teach this about spirituality. Teach about this. Because you already came into your South Node with the Pisces energy, so you already got it. Got that Pisces part of you. A lot of times you want to stay in your emotions and escape. That ain't good for you. Now you got to be more practical, more realistic, and carry out your responsibilities now. Now you can't be just sitting back no more because you don't know the Virgo. Now you got to be the go getter, go get it. You know what I'm saying? Break things down and find solutions to your problems. Kelsey. Yeah, Juno. Okay, we're gonna do that video, Master Glam. But thank you for the ahead of time. And what house is in? Because Astro Seat do all that too, like the houses and stuff like that. There. Salute to you. Salute to you too. Virgo energy is easy people think. It's a lot of work, and if you don't go the right way, it can make you sick. Well, anything can make you sick. It's just that Virgo energy, because I'm a Virgo moon, and I got Venus in Virgo also, and all that there, and I got so Virgo is impactful in my chart, just like my sun and my rising, my Cancer rising, my Libra sun, but Virgo is very impactful. Virgo energy, when they say it's not easy, that's when dealing with people. That's when dealing with like people like not doing the right thing. When you want people to do things your way, but it's, and you know that you can heal people, but it seems like people don't want to It seems like it's hard to get through to people, but it ain't for. I learned that it ain't for us to try to get through to everybody. So Virgo really, it seems hard. It depends if you got squares in opposition to it. You probably got that, but I don't got all that, too much of that. So only thing I got, my moon square Neptune, but I'm carrying that out. I mastered that because I'm expressing my emotions. So those who don't express their emotions with moon square Neptune, they fail. Because people can understand you when you live through your emotions. Because people square moon square Neptune scared to display their emotions and to master their emotions. So now, to thank you as well, Master Glam. You good. 7, okay? Regular people, okay, it's a 7. Yeah, that's very powerful. It's very, very powerful. I'm a Virgo moon. And so let me tell you the difference between the moon and the sun and the rising. Okay, Virgo sun people can see that Virgo in them. They can see that Virgo clearly. This is a Virgo. They can see it. It's in the forefront. Rising, they can see it too when they first approach people. They can see it. They're clear. Their bodies can look like the Virgo like energy, neat and clean and beautiful and stuff like that. You can see they got it together, color coordinating and matching, creative expression. But the Virgo moon is inner world. It's powerful because within. They feel it. So it's natural. Like by me carrying out the Virgo traits, I don't be aware like the sun. The sun deal with awareness. A sun is aware. You're aware of this Virgo. I'm a Virgo. The moon people ain't not aware. They do it naturally. They just do the Virgo thing, serving without complaining. Virgo suns might complain a little bit, but Virgo moons do it naturally. They do it naturally aware. They do this naturally, that naturally, or the Virgo traits. Intellectual naturally. So it's natural for Virgo moon. The moon sign is more natural. This is what they do without thinking. Like I carry out Virgo trait without thinking. Now I'm into a book. Now I'm into this. Now I'm into that. But some people are aware. Let me get a book. I need to read a book. Moon people just do it. They just go into it like boom, reading, doing the Virgo traits. So now you see the difference. So that's why they should look at your moon sign. But you don't really see the moon sign like that unless people react. Unless I react, then you can see I might be cool, calm. You be like, why you so cool and calm? This is my Virgo moon kicking in. Or I'm at home, or you be real, or I'm real close to you, comfortable with you, no matter where I'm at, but I'm comfortable with you. Then you can see the Virgo side. I be more intellectual. I break things down. I want to help you fix your problems. Like I fix your life, help, stuff like that. That's when you see the Virgo traits. But you won't hardly see the Virgo trait. Hey, sunflower, SSS. So people can see. So you say you're a Virgo sun, Michelle, Mercury, and Pluto. Well, they can see your Virgo all the way. You know what I'm saying? That sun give you the shine. But my Virgo trait, they can see it when they close to me. They can see the Virgo come out. They can really see all this. And the way I react, how cool I am. See, when we got Earth in them, it'd be that Virgo. And our intellectual have intellectual solutions become the healer, you know. So and write a lot. See the writing. You know, Cancer deal with writing, Libra deal with writing, but Virgo definitely. When I do all the writing with the details through my emotions, especially if I get emotion involved, I write when I write somebody apologize letter, it'd be very long. They like, oh, you wrote a book. I know you apologize, but dog, you wrote a book. That's pretty much Virgo. Go. They go fast too. Got all the details. A lot of Mercury people they write fast, but sometimes they skip a beat. And Virgo like profession, so I go back over things over and over naturally. I do it without thinking. I go over stuff naturally. So that's pretty much the moon sign. Anybody do this naturally, well, the moon moving you naturally without even like you even being aware. So what about Taurus sign? Part of fortune. I'm gonna do part of fortune in Taurus. I'm gonna do that first for you. Taurus sun in sixth house. Well, the sun in sixth house is saying that it's saying that it's sort of like the Virgo trait, carrying out the Virgo trait, like because it's Sunday. This is where you're gonna shine at. It's the area of life where you're gonna shine, healing, help, work out. The people who in the sixth house like to work out a lot. Workout freaks, always asking you okay, all trying to find a solution to heal you. I do that. I do that all throughout the day. I'm gonna be the Virgo moon, or it's part of my 4 power trait. I do that at home all the time, or I do it around my people. Y'all okay? Well, you heal like this, they get tired of me because they got their own solution to healing. They say, because I be talking about eating herbs and you got to heal like this. They think I'm getting on them, but I'm not. You know what I'm saying? I just want to see them heal. I want to see them do good. And I know that my way will work. You know what I'm saying? Not say that their way won't work, but I feel that my way will definitely would help them. And I always talk about healing and health. All talking about don't eat this, don't eat that. That ain't good for you, but you got to eat balance. And I don't really believe in like, I believe being a vegan, but not, I don't really believe in being a vegan. I believe in like being eating balance because I got the scale there too, so more balance, and that would make me feel good, my energy. So Virgo people will be more about that. So you're gonna always be about healing your health mentally, your health could deal with the mind, and your health physically. You're all gonna be about that. Health all around. Cleaning. You want to clean out your house, clean the germs. You see everything is nasty if it don't look right. Virgo like neatness. They need order. So you always need order, always need neatness, always need peace. Cause Virgo deal with peace just like Libra. So they got to be in a clean environment, everything pure, everything clean. Cause these people are the ones all talking about how people behave, stuff like that. If it ain't right, if it ain't, cause they deal with morality, they deal with science. So they feel guilty when they do something wrong. People. So when you got the sun in the sixth house, Virgo house, that's how people think. So if your part of fortune is in the sixth house, that's what it's gonna be too. This is your fortune. It's more of if you do care the Virgo house, you will be fortunate in it. So, but if it's your sun, it's part of your existence, part of your soul. Your sun, anything that connects to your sun or your moon or your rising, is part of who you are, basically. You know what I'm saying? Like for example, or even Mercury. Mercury is your mind. Venus is the way you love. You know, Mars how you take action, and Jupiter is more like your gifts, your luck, but also your talents and your skills. Sort of like the pot of fortune, which you're lucky in. So my Jupiter is in Cancer, and it's part of who I am because it's in the first house. It depends on where it's at. Mine's in the first house, part of my identity. My Jupiter is conjunction to my ascendant, which is Cancer. So it's automatically a part of who I am. Jupiter, the type of Cancer I am, I ain't the shy type energy. So I stress my emotions on a big level because Jupiter could be very violent. Jupiter can have a big complex, the God complex, also. So people need to get into that, and people can see Jupiter people as know-it-all. So with that being said, they do know what they know, but they got to be balanced. They got to be right. You say, what they say right here? Okay, moon, where you're comfortable. Yeah, that's what's up. Part of fortune in the third house. So yours is communicating. Yours communicating, expression. And what you communicate about, since it's in Virgo, is about healing. It's about healing and helping and serving people. So like that, spread your love. So that's what you communicate about. Always trying to help people improve themselves, finding and problem solving. You know, this is this is your part of fortune: communicating, expression, thinking, uniting people, bringing them together. Sunflower 7-7. That's your pot of fortune. So it's in the third house in Virgo. So it's very powerful. Your job is definitely to represent speaking, broadcasting, like speaking, like television. You could do stuff like that. Any work that deal with that is part of your pot of fortune. Your careers, how you be fortunate, social work, helping, healing, nurse, doctor. The moon is where you comfortable more, is where you more comfortable. It deal with comfortability, deal with your inner self, like what you feel within you. Like when you pay attention, you feel in your veins, you feel the energy in your veins, right? That's what it deals with. This force so powerful. Like sometimes you know how you can't control your emotions. That's how powerful it is. That's how powerful your moon is. Uh, I think sun is more so who you are at the core. It's more like your awareness. I'm telling you what it is. It's your awareness. It's your identity, where people identify themselves at because they're aware of that. Like I'm aware of a Libra. We all aware of our month. We aware of. I'm aware of the Libra traits, but you're not gonna be aware of your Libra moon. You're just gonna carry out naturally. That's the instinct. So other people ain't gonna see you as that Libra. Will see you as your sun or your rising. But The thing is, because the sun and rising sometimes can intertwine with each other, but the moon's more hidden part of you. People got to be close to you to see that. And so, like I know a person, they're Virgo sun, so they kind of quiet and observative, very intelligent. They pick up on details, but they only quiet so they can pick up on details. Virgos really ain't quiet. They quiet because they analyze. They paying attention to things. They like to find out things. They're kind of curious, so they want to know. It really ain't that they shy. Cancer's more shy, but Virgo's not really shy, but they consider shy. So a lot of Virgos be shy energy, but they analyze and pick up on things, see things that other people can't see. Cause they're paying attention to what's around them, on details. So I know a Virgo sun, but she got a Sagittarius moon. The thing is about her is that it's, the Sagittarius moon said that she wild within, very free spirit. She like dramatic stuff, like really fun stuff, not really like bad drama, but drama like for fun. She like comedian stuff. So that Sagittarius like, so she might like a Sagittarius sun, or people who got fired, people who crump in their chart. So for me, it's intellectual. So I read it one day. I said, so you're a Virgo sun, Sagittarius moon. So I said, so you like wild stuff on the low. You like dreamy stuff, imaginative stuff, because Sagittarius deal with like dreamy. I did like fantasy, visualize. She like fun, drama, like action movies, and she like, you know, a fun person. I knew that. Because you would think that she won't like that because that's her son is Virgo and she carry out the Virgo traits. But I knew that within she like that fun stuff. I could see how she react to stuff. So that's pretty much Sagittarius moon. So what to say right here? Powerful insight. So run forward. 33333. I see that. 33333. How do you deal with people you love rejecting your suggestions? Keep moving. They gonna reject your suggestions. That don't matter. You just give them a suggestion. They ain't got to do it. See, that ain't by force. You shouldn't mind if they do it or not. You know what I'm saying? Because you can't control people. You got to keep moving. So you can leave a horse to the water, but you can't make them drink. That's right. You said that right, Master Glenn. We all have a past. Plant those seeds. You got to worry about more in tune with self. So you said it right, Master Glenn. I just read that. So yeah, some people don't listen. Some people we don't listen. But when you plant seeds, it will sprout later. It may take some time, but it'll happen, especially if they're spiritual. Sunflowers, sound about right. Kelsey vibration, right. Just drop the knowledge and depends on their level of consciousness. Trust it. Click in. I try to send out the example by working out. I lost 70 pounds after my son. Okay. People keep asking, what did you do? What did you do? But they didn't listen really. Even my family who saw me every day. Yeah, you got to just do you. I work out. Get up. Eat a little bit. Don't take much. It takes willpower. That I tell people. You got to have willpower. The sun to give you that too. Uh, and fire. So Mars, Jupiter, the sun, Pluto, Kelsey vibration. Saturn also can help you do stuff. I admire your efforts, leading by example. That's what's up. That's what's up, beautiful people. Now we talking about some stuff here. Share, like, share, like. I'm trying to be like these subscribers. I done became good. I ain't got to say that no more. Share, like, and comment. Yeah. But this is a fire part of fortune video. Cause y'all know what it represents. You know that one thing y'all do know, like if you got Capricorn in the first house, part of fortune is being like Capricorn, carrying out the Capricorn persona or personality, or doing Capricorn things like Capricorn work with the hands. You know, this is part of fortune. If you know if it's Leo, you have to be funny and be a comedian, being a performer. If it's in the first house, part of fortune in the first house, part of yourself, part of who you are. So now y'all know this side work, part of your part of fortune. I admire your ethics, thinking about example. That's what's up. My part of fortune is in the second house in Libra. Woo, Venus and Venus. So it's about your values. So you deal all around. You got air and earth. So you got to do the whole Venus effect. Your man be on beauty, charm, light, helping, counseling, serving, the community, counseling, advising. This is your part of fortune. Healing, doctor, nurse, counseling, even nurturer. Because we got to understand that these are nurturing signs. Venus is a nurturer. Also, not just the moon. Spreading love, light. This how you gain fortune. Uniting people, bringing them together. Uh, Justice. When dealing with justice, you're part of fortunate. Um, Spreading truth, wisdom, use your intuition, because you already an empath, because Venus is an empath naturally, it's a female. When dealing with love, your empath ability mostly come involved when dealing with love. By you loving people and being able to relate to people, you can read people's minds easily because you deal with relating to people, relating to things, to relate to things, relating to people. You got to be able to not only think or use your intellectual mind, but also use your intuition. So it's very powerful. We'll just say, yes, hit that like button. That's what's up. Get to him, Master Glam. Comment and share. Good afternoon. I'm a Cancer sun with a Gemini and Venus in Gemini. Okay, so you're nurturing and you mess with certain people. You got to be able to fill them out. Yeah, right, choke. But I need some water. But anyway, think about Cancer. I need some water. I'm a Cancer rise. I got a lot of moon in my chart. That's one of my dominant planets. So um, you can be more certain people you mess with. So since you got Venus, the way you love will be in a Gemini way. Multiple partners, trying multiple people. So that's the way you love. Trying out multiple people and stuff like that. Multiple females. She got to be more intellectual, more expressive. The part that sometimes that you feel you can't get out, she can get out because she's more expressive, she more intellectual. So you need a partner like that when dealing with love, and so it's more mental stipulation with you, not just emotional because you got Cancer there, but also mental. And your Gemini is in Mercury, so you think like a Gemini. Your emotions, your awareness is your emotion. You're aware of your emotions. That's your identity, your emotions. But the way you think, the way you communicate is like a Gemini. So it could be fast, it could be slow, but it's gonna sound pretty good because it's Gemini. You know how to put the words, but sometimes you can trick people because you can speak real good and think very clearly, intellectual. So you'll be good with that. But you know how to unite people because Cancer it won't allow you to trick people to see people. You got something like Cancer to help you out. Cancer about loyalty. That's your awareness. But your mind is always thinking, always ticking, and never stop. Keep floating. Your nerves is always ticking. Anxiety, curiosity, knowledge. You stay on that information, socialization. Let me see. Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do. Always have my eyes on more than one person. I know. That's a glad laugh. Yeah. The way you love will be different. Got Mercury there. Mercury all over the place. Mercury, I'm talking about Mercury don't play. You got to have like a Virgo, Earth to hold it down. Earth got to hold it down. Earth make it stable. But sometimes Virgo is not even stable because Mercury is all over the place. Even my Virgo moon, I'm everywhere. Checking this out, checking it out. And Virgo did with helping people. So we're going to check everybody out because we want to know what make people tick and why they think how they do, why they think sick or why they think healthy or why they think. So we're going to want to know what make people tick, get into their psyche. So it's more different than Gemini. Gemini gonna be more like communication, expression. They're gonna have a little bit of this knowledge, that knowledge, that knowledge. Just a little bit. They ain't gonna go deep like a Libra or they ain't go deep into the knowledge like a Libra or like a Virgo. Virgo can go because the Earth. Earth holds a lot of information in their body, cosmic body. So, but Aquarius just don't. This is an air sign that don't really care about information. It listens to intuition any damn way. It rebels, but it's smart. It analyzes things. Aquarius. I don't know why they say that Aquarius is more intellectual than everything. I think they're more intuitive because they just know. They don't know how the hell they know. They just know shit. and they don't like to go deep into detail like a Libra can go into detail. I guess because that's the Virgo in me that helped me go into details. It could be the Virgo moon that helped me as a Libra go into details. Virgos could definitely go into the damn detail. Virgo moons, they go deep. We go deep. We dissect every part, like putting putting the car together and separating the pieces and putting it back together. That's pretty much Virgo. Put your thoughts together, break every part of your thought, everything what you said, break it down, put it back together, and they got something for everything, every thought that you have. Mr. Glenn said yes. So share, and comment on this live as we continue to go and scroll. Y'all give all honor to Master Glam. Got to give her the ups for helping me out right here. I got to help her for helping me out right here. Appreciate you. I sure appreciate you. I gave her the only reason I gave her moderator job because she always been like here #1 all the time. She been on point, and you see that you say okay, she's a supporter, so you got to do something for her. I'm that type of guy where I always got to look out for somebody. I always got to give to somebody, and I do get back. I do get back, so I don't worry about it coming back. It do come back, and since the Jupiter energy that's around me is in the first house, uh, is my dominant planet too. So Jupiter is a dominant planet. Jupiter helped me to everybody around me. They prosper. People who didn't do good when they wasn't around me, they don't really do too great. But when they were around me, when they start like getting into my life and being cool and being good, when they start prospering, they do better than I. They expand, they grow. So that type of energy, I realized that. I realized that before I even knew about astrology. I said, why everybody around me always prosper? They weren't doing that good before me. But when they got around me, they prosper. So what is the definition of a fortune? Wealth. I'll break it down in simple terms. Wealth, luck, basically the two that I could say, luck, wealth, stuff like that. It goes on and on. That's what I'm saying. I'm just a helper. Yeah, you're a helper. I say helper. I can call you helper. The information to fire you. That's what's up. I call you helper. You just gave me something new to call you. Appreciate you, helper. That sounds like a Virgo. I like that Virgo in the helper. But that was funny. He said, yeah, I do look at more than one person. That's the Glam started laughing. But the information is fire always. It's always lit. That's why I'm king lit. Basically, I start saying lit all the time. I used to be real loud with the lit when I first got out of prison. And how I got the name lit is my cousin used to call me that. It's king lit. So I took it. I just took it. So king lit. Like that, they just took the name because I be telling lit, it's lit. When we at family gatherings, we crunk at little parties, little family celebration, and start saying lit. And you got everybody saying lit, I'm lit. They been saying the word. I'm talking me saying it around my family. I don't get credit for creating the word lit. They been saying lit, but I the one took it and went out of style with it with the family. It's your natural luck. Yep, natural luck. It's your luck. When you do that, it just show like when you do that, and the part of four just show like when you do carry out this energy, you be lucky and or you come into some wealth. Not only luck, but also your health. For good health, like mentally you be good, emotionally fulfilled. Also, all in one. So which sign by default doesn't look at more than one person? What does you mean by that? what do you mean? What person who dedicated like mono? Cancer's pretty loyal. They loyal, but they deal with family though. They deal with variety, but mostly they loyal. Cancers, Virgos could be loyal. Earth signs could be well. Taurus got Venus, so they could be like players a little bit. But Cancers could be loyal. That's what I see in Virgos. If Virgo get the right person, they got to find they got the right person, but they can also be sneaky. Virgo sneaky. But I say more Cancer, Aries, Aries could be. It's a maybe with Aries because I've seen some Aries when they dedicated somebody, they dedicated somebody. So, so that being said, let me see. I laugh because I know that Gemini energy, the men be even worse. Especially if they have a lot of Gemini. They too much Gemini make them think you crazy. I know. They wild. And they can be I'm just say this, they can be two faced. I don't been around a lot of them. Cause they mind keep switching. It ain't that they bad people, they good people. But they got that side of them where they can just switch. Like two faced. One minute is this, is that, and they can contradict themselves. I've been around a lot of them in my family. But they very talkative. They're the only people who can stick with a Libra. A Libra is the most talkative, and Gemini. Them two there, man, I done talk on the phone as a Libra son 5 to 6 hours straight. I'm talking about like how I'm communicating now with you on live. You see how long I go now? So on the phone, nonstop, without a break, talking. The only person that can stick with me that I know is all Libras almost could talk. I don't know too many Libras that don't talk. All Geminis could talk. I don't know too many Gemini that don't talk. Virgos could talk, but it depends on what is what. They kind of picky, so it depends. Aquarius can talk, but they don't talk that length. Aquarius can talk to themselves. Sometimes they rather talk to themselves than talk to other people. So they can be rebellious. But they can go too. So Sagittarius can go too. That's another sign. Sagittarius, I put Sagittarius in with Libra and Gemini. And they say Libra is the communicators of the zodiacs. Now I understand. For a minute, I didn't really think that could be the Libra. But then you got the Gemini. Gemini give them competition. Gemini and Sagittarius. These three it can talk. You got that Jupiter, that Mercury, that Venus energy. Shoot. Sagittarius people can talk too. Now, don't get me wrong. If it's something that they like, Gemini, Libra can get on all subjects because they thinking all perspective. All they get on any topic. They talk about the little stuff to the bigger stuff, like that. There says, yeah, I'm already considered as talkative in the family. I can talk. I can go. Yeah, I got Virgo Moon too. You got to think of that now. Virgo Moon can talk on the low, and they got to be comfortable with you. They can go too. So I got all of that. Yeah, the Virgos I know are always loyal. Yeah, Virgos can be loyal too because of Earth. They can be loyal. Then depends on like think about who you know who loyal to. Kelsey. I'm a Gemini with Virgo. I think he's sneaky, but he acts so perfect. So I. Oh man, the reason why I laugh, Kelsey, because I'm a Virgo moon, and I don't like to be out, even if like you said, Virgo is sneaky. Virgos are very sneaky, and they freaky. They freaky to any other sign. I'm gonna tell you that. Okay, I'm gonna tell you how Virgos play. I'm a Virgo moon. I know. I give you some of this Virgo trait. Virgo people gonna act professional. They gonna act like they're professional. They gonna act like they gonna always cover their bases. They can make sure that they're in the right of everything. They make sure they're in the right of everything. And they don't want to be wrong. They don't want to. They want to be like right. Like you, they don't want to be put in no mix. Get caught in no mix. They want to do it right, but at the same time, they're gonna be kind of sneaky. So I understand you, Kelsey, what you're going through. I understand what you're going through. I'm telling you. You're right. Virgos is one of the sneaky sign there is. Gemini a trip because they talk too damn, but Virgos can be very sneaky because they're gonna act professional. And they're gonna do it in a professional way. It might be somewhere where they work at, mess with somebody, or whatever place they go to, whatever center they go to, mess with that person. But Virgos is sneaky. And Virgos one of a variety. They mutable. What we forget is that Virgos are mutable. Even though they're Earth, they're mutable. So they're not a chain just like a Gemini chained up on thoughts because Gemini is mutable too, so they're not a multitask. But Virgo gonna be more realistic with it, so that's why you won't think that a Virgo really, because they don't seem like fake or phony like how Gemini switch modes and stuff. So Virgos could seem real all the time, and they gonna have facts and evidence to cover their tracks. So that's the thing. I understand you when you said that, but To be honest with you though, they do seem like that. I'm glad that the Virgo moon is loyal to a sense, but but what helped me out is Cancer. I think Cancer helped me out. Cancer helped me out. Virgo. I say Cancer first, and then I say Virgo. Virgo might be. You know what I'm saying? How do y'all see it? Nobody wrong, nobody right, but do the people who you know, you got to go by that too. The people who you know. Yes, Virgo like to please. Yeah, because they like to serve people, so they're very submissive. So they like to role play, especially in the bedroom. They role play a lot, stuff like that. So Cancer Moon, that can make a person dedicated. You got Cancer Moon there. Then you got Scorpio. Scorpio help you out, give you the power. Two water. So you could be so Patricia, like, she can be dedicated, but she got powerful emotions though. For real though. Put that into earth. The way she rides. They come through her Virgo rides, and so she gonna look neat and clean and be order and fashion with this. With her emotions. Have it in check. Yes, Virgos like to please. Let it out loud. Virgo rising. That's what's up. Yeah, once I found out, like when she said Virgo, they be acting all innocent and all that there. Man, I know how a Virgo feel. I know Virgo thoughts. They all over the place. And they so slick, so smooth, and cover their tracks. I know. We talk want to stick of signs because people won't think nothing wrong with them. Like she said, he acting all perfect and shit. Like nothing wrong. She can't catch him because that Virgo is slick. The Virgo, if Virgo did something wrong, they if they did it wrong, what happened is they won't do it again. And they got ways to please that person where the person won't say nothing or something like that and get them out the way. So Virgo could be the most loyal because they clean up what they got going on. They clean it up. They clean up whatever. It's just like, for example, on the downside, Virgos clean up like a crime or something. Like, say like if they do anything violent, and they're the cleanup person to make so they won't catch you for murder. You want a Virgo person to do that. Virgo moon, a Virgo sun, a Virgo rise to help you. Or people got a lot of Virgo to help you clean up stuff because they make sure you're right and that you get away. Or they help clean themselves up and make up for it. They're gonna keep give honor to the ancestors, and they're gonna forgive themselves and stuff like that for doing what they did, and they're gonna make up for it. Cause they can't keep it on their conscience, so that's why it's hard for Virgos to do wrong too. Let me be honest. So Virgo is one of the most loyal signs too. Cause for me, if I do wrong to my mate, integrity means a big difference with Virgos. Integrity, we got to do the right thing no matter what. Integrity means do the right thing no matter what. We got no matter where I go, like Master Glam, you cool, right? I will still represent you as being cool. I won't talk bad about you. I'm just giving an example. Like my mate, for example, the woman who I mess with, my fiance. No matter where she go, no matter if it's around family, around friends, I always represent her. Uh, I would never disrespect her from no matter if she not there in my presence. I will always represent her. So your friends, your family, no matter integrity means no matter your friends, your family, you will always represent them. You will never talk bad about them. You never go against the grain. You always will do the right thing. So that's integrity. I love that word, integrity. I'm telling you, when I learned that, especially, yep, especially if we value it. Sound like good lawyers. Yeah, Virgo's good lawyers, but Libras too. Libras carry some of the Virgo traits too, a little bit, and some of the Scorpio mixture, but his own traits at the same time. Yep, Master Glam, but don't play with us. Say, well, don't play with us. Every Virgo I know seem to live a triple life. I love them, but never able to figure them out. I'm telling you, a lot of them like poly because you got to understand, think about the immutable sign. What makes me stay in the mono is that Cancer. I'm telling you, that water, that Cancer, because I got to feel emotionally secure. It's only one, ain't too many people I can feel emotionally secure with. So that's why I say Cancer to me. I think the moon will be number one for our loyalty They deal with loyalty anyway. And then maybe Virgo. I don't know what else. Taurus gonna be like Venus gonna be like players. Venus too social. Even Taurus, they don't like to be out like a Libra, but they got those who they do some stuff with. So they can if they're not on it higher up, they could be like playboys or playgirls. Taurus, cause they about their money. So Libras can cheat mentally. Libras ain't got to be like to your house or nothing like that. They're cheat mentally in their head. They might have girlfriends or girlfriend and boyfriends in their head. So they're cheap mentally. Geminis are cheap mentally. Aquarius will cheat mentally. They might don't say it or nothing like that, but they go with you. They could talk to you in their head. They be like, I go with this person, but they don't really go with you because y'all don't never commit. They never commit to you because they are air signs. But they can in their heads they go with you. You know what I'm saying? So they always talking to you. You don't know why they always smiling at you. You be like, damn, why they always talking to me like that? You know what I'm saying? But in their heads, they go with you. Why? They got them a partner. They got them a partner. So they be dedicated to their partner. Don't get me wrong. Aquarius, a Libra, gonna be more dedicated than a Gemini to their partners. But inside their heads, they could cheat. They might don't cheat like physically like a Gemini will. Gemini will really cheat. But I done heard somebody tell me that you can't cheat mentally because that's in your head. You got to commit. So you ain't gonna get no Libra, no Aquarius to commit. You get Gemini to say this and just tell you anything, stuff like that there. Because they represent the spokesperson. Gemini is the spokesperson. They good with the tongue, they good with words. And you're going to be on a whole wild adventure. You're going to might write a story, you hang with a Gemini. They're going to take you on a damn fun cruise, but it's going to be a damn story, wild story. They're like Sagittarius, a wild story to tell. So y'all like, share right now, and comment. Yep, especially if we value it. See, oh my God. See, I'm loyal, but I do flip sometimes. It's a play it's in a playful way. My man never have to worry about me cheating, but he needs to he needs to be secure. I don't cheat. I'll leave before I go do that. I won't cheat neither, Master Glam. Never make a commitment with another person other than my significant other. But I'm just saying, I know that Geminis and Libras and air signs in their head they cheat without. But Gemini will actually like they can act like they commit to somebody, but then again they don't. But then again they don't commit to people. Just the air signs don't really commit to people. Only than their mate. They got their mate, they gonna commit, but in their heads, they got a lot going on in there. So, oh my God. Yeah, that's mental cheating. Yeah, they do mental cheating most of the time. But cheat mental or physical. That's right. Heavy on earth, so I don't do that. That's right. Yep, Mr. Glam, but don't play us. What she said, Michelle said, don't play. What else? What you are you a Virgo? That's what you is, Michelle. But this was a fun live. I ain't gonna lie. This is a fun live pot of fortune with your pot of fortune in, but we got to talk about astrology. You know, on my live, it's gonna end up talking about astrology anyway, so you don't have to do it at further get into the topic. It's gonna venture off anyway to other things anyway, because it's live. If it's a regular video, stay on the topic. But that's just how it go, beautiful people. That's just how it go. You know how to email me, rawpower19, Gmail. You see it in the comment. I thank Master Glam. I thank all of you who came on this live. Cassie says, let me see something. Yep, especially exactly the earth energy helps, but I won't cheat. I am a Gemini, but I'm a Capricorn rising and Venus Taurus. Okay, so earth helps. Yeah, earth do helps. You're right about that. So earth do help you. So look for Venus too, the way you love. Earth do helps ground you. And that's what I like about being a Virgo. Virgo's not necessary cheater, but they could be if they choose. They're not cheaters like that. But I must say, they is freaky. All earth signs is freaky, sensual. They just don't. They just act more professionally. They just handle it more like what you call right. They do things more in the right way, um, in a way that you would be like, okay, let that there. Say thank you for everything. Thank you to Kelsey Vibration. Say yes, Kelsey. Me too. I had these placements. You had the same birthday as my brother. Wow, that's beautiful, Master Glam. Gratitude to you too, beautiful people. And thank you, Master Glam. Not sure why that statement keeps posting. Sometimes it probably do like what is called when you repeat it in the comment spam. Sometimes it probably do it itself. But don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, Michelle. Gratitude. I know you saying you ain't saying it in a bad way, and Master Glam know you ain't saying it in a bad way. She know that. She know that you saying it as far as astrology. Don't play with Virgos. I'm just saying that don't play with Virgo. That's cool. It's not nothing in a bad way. This is the astrology we talking about here. We getting down to the nitty gritty. But check out what y'all should do. Check out the people around you. Check out their placements. It'll be fun. Just check out what they do. You ain't got to tell them about their placement. Just check them out and write it down yourself and study all type of people, and you'll get it. The way they love. Check out their Venus. Check out how they take action. Their Mars. Check out their luck, Jupiter, and why they a millionaire or why they got money, why they don't. Check out all of that. Check out what they value. When you check out your family members or your friends. It'll be fun. Cause you know now, I'm giving you like a head start. You learning from me and you learning from others. So you're gonna have a head start and it'll be fun. And then you can put some of the placement together yourself. So with that being said, beautiful people, I know I keep saying them out. Share like right now. Let this get into let this video get out there. But it's definitely what it be. Okay, you Master Gland. Sometimes I guess. Let me see what this say right here. This was good talk. I appreciate all of y'all. I appreciate you too, Kelsey. Yep, I be looking up everybody chart. That's what's up, Master Glenn. Do we do we need their birth time? It's best birth time because it could be wrong if it's not birth time or birthplace. Because how they do like where you located at that matters. You know what I'm saying? In your time. Sometimes I guess people sun sign based on their looks. Yeah, sometimes that's included too with the rising. So it's a mixture. Like look at some of their moon too. So most times I'm right or I'm off by one sign. That's it. This is be a little bit. As Lance said, Kelsey, not really. 100, 100. Thank you too, Ray. I'm looking forward to the next live. Show will have it. Okay, thanks so much. Have a great weekend. I like how positive y'all is towards each other. I like how y'all positive towards each other. It's beautiful. All y'all women's in here. Y'all so nice. I like that. Towards each other. And we talk astrology talk, we really talk. I love it. But it's better when you can see where someone placement is in your house. Yes, yes. Okay, y'all, I'm about to get out of here for real now. Okay.